Good morning, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
Yes, good morning, Karthikeyan sir. Shall we start?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We can start, ma'am.
Your voice is a bit low.
Okay, ma'am. I will check, ma'am. I will check.
Please try to come closer to your mic.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. I will check.
Good morning and welcome everyone to today's webinar, Transforming Education for Tomorrow, AI-driven personalization, engagement and assessment. In our rapidly evolving world, education must adapt the technological changes. Today, we will explore how artificial intelligence revolutionizes learning through three key areas: optimizing education with AI, that is planning, engaging the next generation with AI, that is delivery, and beyond the grade, that is AI powered evaluation and assessment. AI personalizes learning paths, adapts curriculum, and streamlines administration, while also powering immersive experiences and offering personalized instruction and enabling dynamic classrooms. In assessment, AI automates grading, provide instant feedback, and analyzes performance data for early intervention and predictive analytics, enhancing the teaching and learning strategies pre-impectively. So join us to the discussion of how AI is beneficial not only for students and educators, but also in shaping a more personalized and effective learning future. Be prepared to ask questions and engage in a thought-provoking conversation. In many cultures around the world, lamp lighting has a deep meaning. It represents chasing away darkness, awakening our minds, and inviting blessings. As the flame dances, let us commit to bringing light to the world, sharing kindness with others, and bring a source of hope. Let us light this lamp together, focusing on our wishes, prayers, and appreciation for all the good things in our lives. May this virtual light be a symbol of unity, healing, and positive change for everyone.
मधुकैटवविध्वंसी विधात्री वरदे नमः रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि दिशो जहि महिषासुरनिर्णाशि भक्तानं सुखदे नमः रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि दिशो जहि निशुम्भशुम्भनिर्णाशि त्रैलोक्यशुभदे नमः रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि दिशो जहि
I'm thrilled to welcome our esteemed principal, Dr. Abhilasha Gautam ma'am, for this one-day webinar. Under Madam's visionary leadership and unwavering dedication, the Army Institute of Education has seen tremendous growth and success. Her commitment to fostering a vibrant learning environment and empowering students to reach their fulfilled potential is truly inspiring. We are so grateful for her tireless efforts in shaping the future of educators at AI. May I request Dr. Abhilasha Gautam ma'am, Principal AI, for giving us the welcome address.
Thank you, Ritika. Thank you for these wonderful words and what a start of the event today. Very good morning to the esteemed guests, scholars, educators, and participants. It is with great pleasure and immense enthusiasm that I extend a warm welcome to each and every one of you to our webinar on the theme Transforming Education for Tomorrow, AI driven personalization, engagement, and assessment, organized jointly by Army Institute of Education and SD College, Ambala. Education, as we all know, stands at the forefront of shaping the future of our society. Today, we gather here with a shared vision to explore the dynamic intersection of education and technology, particularly focusing on the transformative potential of artificial intelligence. In this era of rapid technological advancement, it is imperative for educators and institutions alike to adapt, innovate, and harness the power of AI to enhance learning experiences and outcomes. I am very much thrilled to welcome and introduce our distinguished panel of resource persons who bring a wealth of knowledge and expertise to the table. Ms. Amandeep Kaur, Assistant Professor from the Department of Computer Science at SD College, Ambala; Dr. Pratibhan G, Principal of Shri Ramachandra Naidu College of Education; and Dr. Karthikeyan P, Assistant Professor here at Army Institute of Education, are esteemed experts in their respective fields. Their insights and perspectives promise to enrich our understanding of AI driven personalization, engagement, and assessment in education. A hearty welcome to our esteemed resource persons. I would like to extend my heartfelt appreciation to Dr. Karthikeyan P, who has served as the convener of this webinar, and to Dr. Girdhar Gopal from SD College Ambala, who has graciously coordinated this collaborative effort. Their dedication and hard work have been instrumental in making this event a reality. As we embark on this intellectual journey together, I encourage all participants to actively engage, exchange ideas, and contribute to the discourse. Let us seize this opportunity to envision a future where education is not just transformative but truly empowering for every learner. Once again, I extend a warm welcome to you all, and I hope that today's deliberations will inspire us to chart a path towards a brighter AI enhanced future of education. Further to this, I would like to share with you all that we, Army Institute of Education, comes under Army Welfare Education Society, and today is the raising day of ABUS. So this is the apt occasion to share this vision of ABUS that we are inclined towards providing education, towards quality education to all around us, and to create not only a good education society but also a nation. And to in this vision, we are very happy to share with you all that this is the first event that we are celebrating in collaboration with Sanatan Dharm College, Ambala, Kent. Yet again, a college which is actually creating an example and milestones by giving a lot of and by organizing a lot of such ICT based programs and creating awareness in the teaching learning fraternity by such events. And I have attended many events under SD College Ambala Kent, and from there only I got this vision that someday I have to organize this one event and further more events in collaboration with this college. And very thrilled to see Dr. Amandeep Kaur with us today, whom I have seen only in the online mode, yet again today also in the online mode. But she has been instrumental in teaching me indirectly many uh, apps which I am using in my teaching and in creating my research papers. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for being here. And Dr. Girdhar Gopal, whom we have been connected and we have been bothering him since last 1 month and a couple of maybe more months, that sir, please, we have to do this. And in spite of very tight schedule in the institution, he has accepted our this proposal. Thank you for accepting this proposal. Please convey my regards to the principal of SD College, and I hope this webinar is going to bring in a lot of insight in us and going to give us a lot of ideas that how we can use artificial intelligence in our education by incorporating this AI apps in teaching, in evaluation, and in making our teaching more insightful, more effective. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Again, welcome you all.
Thank you so much, Principal Ma'am, for such an inspiring welcome speech. Ma'am, whether we can start from the session 1?
Please, ma'am. Please, Ritika, start.
Yes, ma'am. So starting with the session 1, Optimizing Education with AI, with Ms. Amandeep Kaur Ma'am, who brings over 20 years of experience in computer science education, an assistant professor at SD College, Ambala. She excels in teaching, administration, and educational leadership. Her expertise spans curriculum development in content creation and guiding institutions through NAC accreditation process. Ms. Amandeep Kaur Ma'am has also published research in both international and national journals. Her passion for innovation in education makes her a perfect guide to explore the potential of AI in the classroom. So let us join the session.
Thank you, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thanks a lot, ma'am. At the outset, a very good morning to everyone present here, and thank you, Principal Ma'am, Dr. Abhilasha Gautam, for such a warm welcome. And again, I am really thankful to Army Institute of Education for collaborating with us and giving us the opportunity to interact with you all on this platform. Today, I have been given the duty of interacting with you on the topic of artificial intelligence. So I would try my level best to give you the full insight on the topic. So before I start with my topic, let me present my presentation. Please acknowledge, is my screen visible to you all?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. So today I have been given the duty of interacting with you on the topic of optimizing education with artificial intelligence, and my area of focus is planning. Although the whole webinar is devoted to planning as well as to delivery and the assessment also, but I will try my level best to keep my focus on the planning part itself.
Ma'am,
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
so sorry to interrupt. Ma'am, are you presenting your presentation?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, actually, like it was earlier visible, but right now it's not visible, ma'am.
Okay, I will again share it.
Akash, Ritika, please ask Akash to turn off the presentation
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
because we can see 2 slides over here. So Akash, please turn off the presentation.
Yes, ma'am. Done.
Is it visible now?
No, ma'am. Ma'am, if you can again present your.
Yeah, I'll just again I'll present it.
Yes, ma'am.
Just wait a moment. Please let me know, is it visible now?
No, ma'am.
Ma'am, the screen is visible, but your presentation is not visible.
My screen is visible. Okay. Now just let me know, is it visible?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you,
And
ma'am.
sorry for the botheration.
No, ma'am. No issues, ma'am.
So today my topic is optimizing education with artificial intelligence, and my focus area would be planning, which will be linked with the personalizing learning paths, adaptive curriculum design, and administrative tasks. So to begin with, let's understand, although the personalizing learning paths and administrative tasks are similar, somehow similar topics, personalizing learning paths and adaptive curriculum design. But I will try to give justice to both the topics. To begin with, as we all know, as an umbrella term for technologies like machine learning, deep learning, and natural language processing, AI is not just transforming industries like healthcare and banking, it is also changing the way we learn and teach. In education, artificial intelligence helps teachers, researchers, and administrators in their everyday tasks. So by processing vast amount of data, AI personalizes learning, streamlines administrative duties, and improves curriculum design. So it also makes tasks easier by automating routine jobs, recognizing patterns, and making predictions, all to enhance the education experience. So, to begin with, let's explore how artificial intelligence can help us in education. Today, I will be starting with my focus area on personalized learning, adaptive curriculum, and administrative tasks. So let's first understand what personalized learning paths and adaptive curriculum means. Personalized learning path is an approach to education that tailors the instructional methods, pace, content, and learning environment to meet the individual needs and interest of each student. It is student centric now. It is not teacher centric. It is not curriculum centric. It is student centric now. Rather than employing a one size fit all approach, we were already inclined to this kind of approach where we give same kind of curriculum to all the students, having different learning capabilities, having different interest, having different aptitudes, having different strengths, having different interest or skills. So we were giving them the same kind of curriculum, the same kind of delivery mechanism, the same kind of assignments, the same kind of learning materials. Now, what personalized learning path says, it recognizes that students have unique learning styles. There can be slow learners, there can be advanced learners also. They have different abilities. Somebody wants to learn at a stretch, say for 2 hours or 3 hours. Some students can learn slowly and gradually. They have different interests. Some students like to work on computers. Some students like to work on, say, notebooks, and they have the different interest also and different backgrounds also. Therefore, it aims to provide a customized learning experience that maximizes student engagement, motivation, and ultimately learning outcomes. Sometimes we feel that we get a good number of admissions, but students start to drop out after some time due to the reason that they are not able to cope up with the learning style, or they are not able to cope up with the delivery mechanism, or they are not able to cope up with the curriculum or the learning material provided to the students. So as a teacher, what we try to do is we try to observe the students and their behaviors and their learning patterns, and try to give the different kind of assignments and different kinds of learning materials, the different kind of tasks to be performed, the different kind of activities to be performed. But in the environment, in the education environment till now that we are working, it is very difficult to observe each and every student on personal level when you have a class of 80 students or you have a class of 60 students or 40 students. It's very difficult to give a personalized attention to each and every student, though the teacher want to give the personalized attention to each and every student. But due to the reason that we have a common curriculum for each and every student, and we prepare the same kind of examination pattern for different type of students with the different abilities and different styles, it is very difficult as a human being to give a personalized learning path for each and every student. So now the artificial intelligence, or you can say the technology, has facilitated this thing for the teachers and the administrators. We can take the help of the technology, or we can take the help of the artificial intelligence to observe the students, the learning patterns of the students, the performances of the students, and decide about the learning path and the type of curriculum to be shared with the student. This is what personalized learning path and adaptive curriculum says. So to give the learning material, to give the assignment, to give the different facilities to the students after observing their strengths, skills, needs, and interest. Just wait for a moment. I just have a call. Now, what is the structure of the personalized learning mechanism? The first thing is the personalized learning gives individualized instruction. Students receive instruction that is specifically tailored to their learning needs, abilities, and preferences. This could involve adjusting the pace of learning, which is not possible when you are taking a class in a group of 90. Providing additional support or enrichment. So if you identify that these are the slow learners, these are the advanced learner, and these are the middle type of learners, then we can give different kind of supports to each and every student, and offering alternative learning modalities. Then another thing is flexible learning path. Students have the freedom to pursue learning pathways that align with their interests, goals, and strengths. This might involve choosing from a variety of learning materials, projects, or assignments, or engaging in self-directed learning experience. So the third part is data-informed decision-making. Personalized learning relies on data analysis to understand students' progress, strengths, and areas for improvement. Educators use assessment data, learning analytics, and other sources of information to make informed decisions about how to best support each student's learning journey. This is what personalized learning structure is. The fourth one is student agency and ownership. Personalized learning empowers students to take ownership of their own learning by providing opportunities for choice, autonomy, and self direction. Students are encouraged to set goals, track their progress, and reflect on their learning experiences. So, the self paced learning is encouraged when we go for personalized learning structure. And then we have differentiated support. As we see that the students from the different backgrounds comes to us, and students from the different learning abilities comes to us. So personalized learning acknowledges that students have diverse learning needs and backgrounds. So it seeks to provide targeted support and interventions to ensure that all students have the opportunity to succeed regardless of their starting points. Now let's understand, this was the structure of the personalized learning. Now let's understand what are the benefits of personalized learning. The very first benefit of personalized learning is meeting diverse needs. With increasingly diverse student populations, personalized learning helps educator address the individual needs, strengths, and challenges of each student. Second is enhancing engagement. PL increases student engagement by providing learning experiences that are relevant, meaningful, and tailored to student interest and abilities. So automatically the interest of student will increase and he will be more engaged to the classroom as compared to the fit in one structure. Then another is improving learning outcomes. So by catering to students' individual learning needs and preferences, personalized learning has been shown to improve academic achievement, retention of knowledge, and overall learning outcomes. So if you see the Gartner report also, they say that 67% of students has performed well when they have started using the artificial intelligence tools or when they have gone for the personalized learning in US. Then next is preparing for the future. So in a rapidly changing world, personalized learning helps students develop the critical thinking, problem solving, and self-directed learning skills they need to succeed in college, careers, and beyond. So in Industry 4.0, the skills that are required for the student are problem solving skills, critical thinking skills, and self-directed learning skills. And these all are taught in personalized learning and adaptive curriculum framework. Now let's understand how the AI enables personalized learning. So it is divided into 8 steps. So one by one, we will understand all these 8 steps. Then I will show you one case study where I have taken some dummy data and I'll show you how the this AI will predict the student learning paths or generate the different kind of learning paths for the different kind of students. So the very first step is the data collection. Data collection means if we want AI algorithm to work for us, the very first thing is we have to provide the input to the student, to the AI, that what kind of student and what performances of the students are there. So AI algorithm collect diverse data points from various sources. Now from where it can collect this information? From the academic performance, the results of the quizzes or the results of the assignments that we have given on the LMS, the assessment results, the participation level, how much time the student is devoting on the LMS or on the course, and the learning activities. What kind of activities student is choosing? Is he choosing the assignments? Is he choosing the gamification? Is he choosing the videos? What type of activities he's doing, whether he's going for group activities or he's doing for self-paced learning. So understanding, taking the input from there, the AI will predict the different learning paths for the student. The very first step is the data collection, where we will provide inputs to the artificial intelligence, that what kind of students we have, what is their performance, and what kind of activities they are performing. Then the second step is pre-processing the data. Like, we have to clean. When we collect the information from so many sources, there may be some information which is vague, or there may be some data which is not correct, or there may be some data which is not complete. So what does pre-processing phase does? It cleans the data, it makes the data complete. Whatever is the missing data there, that is manually corrected and then supplied to the AI. Then the next thing is the feature extraction. Feature extraction means AI algorithms extract relevant feature or attributes from the data that are indicative of students' performance, such as test scores, assignment grades, assignment records, and engagement matrices. And then the fourth step is the pattern recognition. Using machine learning techniques, AI algorithm identify patterns, correlations, and trends with the data. By analyzing these patterns, algorithm can infer student strengths, weakness, and learning preferences, and then it can suggest that this could be the learning path for the student. Then the next step is the predictive modeling. Predictive modeling is the algorithm build predictive models based on historical data to anticipate future outcomes or behavior. So on the basis of the data that we supply to the AI, it will check out the history, and then it will decide what could be the future outcome based on these trends. This is known as predictive modeling. For example, predictive models can forecast how students will perform on upcoming assessments, or which learning resource they are likely to engage with. The next step is clustering and classification. The algorithm uses clustering and classification techniques to group students with similar characteristics or learning styles together. This allows educators to tailor instruction and interventions to meet the specific need of each student group. And then comes a very important part of the AI, that is recommendation systems. So you must have seen, when you search anything on the Google, say suppose if you are searching for some movies, or you are searching for some clothes, on the pattern, on the basis of the history of your selection and the kind of information that you search on the Google, it tries to recommend the things automatically on some platforms. So how the Google will come to know that this website can be useful to this user, or this information can be useful to the user, or this data can be useful to the user? It depends on, it observe what kind of information you have searched on the internet, and what kind of selections you have already done. For example, you have selected a course on programming in C, then it will also suggest you some similar courses, say advanced programming in C, or programming in C++, or programming in Python. That means that the person, the user, has inclination towards the programming. So based on the history of the data, it will also provide you the further recommendation. So the recommendation system employs to suggest personalized learning resources, what resources can be used, what activities should be performed for a student, or what intervention based on the student's individual profiles and preferences. These recommendations help students across content that align with their learning needs and interests. And then the last step is continuous learning. Once it has recommended some learning material or it has recommended the learning path, it will keep on evaluating the progress of the student when it move further in the course, and it check out the performance and keep on changing the curriculum or keep on changing the assignments given to the students. So AI algorithm adapt and improve over time through continuous learning from new data. As more data becomes available and additional insights are gained, algorithm refine their understanding of student strengths, weaknesses, and learning styles, leading to more accurate and effective personalized recommendation. This is what happens in the websites also when you start searching information. So you can develop your own LMS where you can implement the recommendation system, where whatever courses you have uploaded on your LMS and the students who are enrolled on the LMS, by giving the data to that recommendation system, it will recognize the patterns of the student. It will recognize or observe the learning styles of the students, the performance of the students, and then will recommend further what improvements should be done in the curriculum, what improvements should be done in the assignment, what type of activities to be given to the student. So the kind of observation that we do personally as a teacher, as a human being in our class, that can be implemented with the help of artificial intelligence. And that is what the personalized learning and adaptive curriculum is all about. So let's move further. For example, the Khan Academy has implemented the personalized learning pattern. If you select some course at Khan Academy, or for that reason, you can say Udemy also. If you select some course at Udemy, and after completing the course, when you are moving in the course, they will provide you the different kind of assignments based on the learning styles and the performance of the student. In the same way, Khan Academy is basically deals with the maths and science. Duolingo is there, which deals with the language training. And you can develop your own Moodle LMS also, because when you go and buy for the different AI tools, if you want to take up all the features of the AI tools, then you have to go for paid version. Although there are free artificial intelligence tools available, they are available for the trial basis. But if you want to utilize all the features of the AI tools, then you have to go for the paid versions. And the paid versions are very costly when you go for K-12 or school management systems or ERP systems. So if you can develop your own Moodle LMS is open source. So if you take your own Moodle and you develop your own courses and you upload the courses on the Moodle and you enroll your students there, then you can implement your own recommendation system there. Whenever the student is registered on the LMS, his input will go to the artificial intelligence or a recommendation system, and it will check out the pattern of that particular student and will suggest the different kind of assignments or quizzes or learning material or curriculum to the student. Then comes the adaptive curriculum. Adaptive curriculum goes a step further than personalized learning. It changes the curriculum based on how well a student is doing. So the power of adaptive curriculum is it is good for education because it fixes the learning gaps. Adaptive curriculum makes sure students don't miss anything. It finds areas where they need help and gives them extra stuff to learn. And then it helps smart kids. It can give harder stuff to students who learn quickly, means those who are advanced learners, and that way they don't get bored. And it helping everyone learn. It doesn't mean that it only gives hard stuffs to the smart kids. It takes care of the slow learners also. And it works for all kinds of learners, although it helps students who learn fast and those who need more help. It will give more material to those kind of students. And it does not replace the teacher, because teacher is still there. The teachers are still important. They know how to help students, be mentors, and connect with them. Now I have taken one case study. I will demonstrate also this. But first of all, understand what kind of data I have taken and what steps will be performed by the recommendation system. And this recommendation system you can embed in your LMS also. So for your understanding, I have taken one example. I have taken some data of the students where I have taken the say student ID, or you can say the unique number of the student, say roll number, the names of the student, the age of the student, gender, the course in which the students have been enrolled. These courses can be uploaded on the LMS. The grades in, I have taken 3 courses, grade in maths, grade in science, and grade in English. 3 marks I have taken. Then I have taken attendance rate, percentage of classes attended. So if a student has joined a course named computer science and his marks in maths are 85 and marks in science are 80%, marks in English is 75%, and he has attended 90% of classes. And then I have taken another variable, which is average time spent on Moodle per week in minutes. In a week, a student has spent 180 minutes on the Moodle. So I have created this pattern. So I have taken the sample of 5 students in which we have some personal detail, the details of the course enrolled, the marks taken in 3 subjects, attendance, the percentage of the classes attended, and the average time spent on the Moodle. So this is my first thing, which I will provide to the AI, which is known as data collection process. So I have collected the data, I have pre-processed the data, means if I have found any ambiguity in the data, I have cleared the ambiguity, and now I have a clean data with me, which I will be uploading to the AI or the recommendation system of my Moodle. The second step for implementing the recommendation system is feature engineering. So that means I will tell on which basis the students' learning paths will be evaluated. So I'm saying calculate the average grade, average marks of all subjects, and calculate the engagement score. Engagement score I have taken as 60% of the attendance rate plus average 40% of the average time spent on the Moodle, the timings that I have taken. Then I will perform the train and test split for evaluating the performance of a predictive model. So it says that it is important to train and test the data that you have, to divide it into the different parts. In the 2 parts, one is the training part and the second is the test part, so that the performance can be evaluated by the predictive model of the AI. Okay, then is the target variable, average grade. So I have taken the target variable as the average grade. This is the variable that the model will attempt to predict, like how much average grade will it achieve in the future. Okay, then is the we have to select the machine learning algorithm. So you can select any one. For example, there can be algorithm like support vector machine, there can be neural networks, there can be decision trees. So you can select depending upon the application. And then I have trained the AI that how you will decide about the learning paths. So if average grade is greater than 85 and engagement score is greater than 180, then learning path will be, what learning path has to be adopted? Advanced topics has to be given and research project will be the path. But if the grade is greater than 75 and engagement score is greater than 150, then the learning path will be intermediate topic module and group project. Otherwise, for all the students who are below 75 and less than 150, they will be given the learning path as basic concept module and individual assignment. Now, on the basis of this learning path, the curriculum will be decided. For the advanced topics, the curriculum will be different. For the intermediate topics, the curriculum will be different. And for the basic concepts, the curriculum will be different. So on the basis of these learning path, which is evaluated by the AI for you on your LMS, the curriculum will be designed by the teacher based on the learning path suggested by the artificial intelligence. And now for developing the curriculum also, we can make use of artificial intelligence. Now I will show you how this will be executed. Let me open my say this is the program, this is the learning model that I have trained. Here, if you see, if it is visible, I have provided the data. Here I have given the feature engineering. Here I have splitted the training. Here I have selected the model, SVR model. And then I have generated the learning path, which I have just shown you the conditions that I have taken, that if average grade is greater than 85 and engagement score is greater than 180, then the learning path is advanced topic. Now I will execute it in front of you. You can implement this in your LMS itself. See, I would run it. Now see, this is the output of this. So this is showing the profiles of the students and their grades. And these learning paths have been identified for these 5 students based on their grade marks and based on their engagement score. I will just copy it from here and show you in Word so that this is clearly visible to you. See, you can see for student 101, the learning path is basic concept module and individual assignment. Same is for 102, for 103, advanced topic module, for 104 and 105, the basic concept module. Now from here you can see how AI, the kind of observation that we do in our classes, now this thing has been done by the artificial intelligence for your students. So if you give the input data of all the students of your college to the AI, it will perform the predictive analysis for them and will tell you that this kind of learning path has to be adopted for this group of students, and for this group of students this type of learning path has to be adopted, so that the students are trained as per their preferences, as per their abilities, as per their learning styles. This is what personalized learning and adaptive curriculum is all about. Now, let's check out this program I have developed in Python. So I'm not discussing the program with you because I know that all the teachers will not be from the computer background. But once it is implemented in your LMS, then no need to understand the code of this program. Once it is implemented, whatever student is enrolled on the LMS, automatically its data will be inputted to the recommendation system, and it will tell you that this kind of learning path has to be adopted for this particular student. What kind of learning path has to be adopted? This criteria you can set yourself, you can decide about that criteria, and then you can train your artificial intelligence tool or recommendation system to predict the future of the student or the learning path of the students based upon that particular criteria, as I have shown you in my example. Now, the other thing which comes into the picture is, like, we have decided, okay, this learning path has to be given to the student, and this is the performance of the students. Now we have to design the curriculum. Now, for designing the curriculum or for delivery of the curriculum, the different tools are available. One tool I'm sharing with you, which is Teachable. If you go for teachable.com, again, it will give you certain feature in the free version. If you want to take the advanced versions of it, the advanced features of it, you have to go for paid. And in the free version, it gives you the say few attempts, like it will let you design say 5 or 6 courses. After that, if you want to design more courses, then you have to move for other paid version of this particular platform. So let's see how we can work on it. First of all, you have to register here. So you can give your mail ID. And then say start for free. This is teachable.com. Here you can develop the curriculum using the AI, or you can, this is already created by me, so I will take some another email so that a new account is created. Okay, so I will create a new school here, give the name to the school, say, for example, SDC. Now it will ask you certain questions, whether you are running an online business or you want to do it only for you. So you can say, I'm just exploring. How big is the organization that will use this Teachable account? So you just have to tell you are using it only for yourself, or you have a group of people in your organization, about 2 to 4 people or 5 to 24 people or more than that. So I'm saying just me. So I primarily identify as you are a tutor, you are a content creator or freelancer or whatever you are, you can select from here. So I'm taking tutor from here. Are you already teaching or offering content online? So I'm saying no, I'm not. I'm just getting started sharing my knowledge. So then it will say how big is your current audience. So I will say no one yet, but you can answer it according to your requirement. So you want to make the money from this or not? I will say no, not yet. How much content or training material have you already prepared? I will say none. And how much time can you spend on your teachable courses? So I will say I'm not sure yet. Okay. After selecting these options, you have to go for next. So in the free plan, it will give you publish one product of each type, upload 10 lesson videos, enroll 10 students, and you can sell any product with the $1 or 10% transaction fees. So just say get started. Now it will say what do you want to prepare. You want to prepare an online course, you want to do the coaching or digital download. So I will select online course and then say continue. It will say give a title to your course. So suppose I am making programming in C++. So give a description here. So I will give some description here. And then say continue. If you want, you can upload your image. If you do not have, you can skip it. So I'll say I do not have one. If you want to set a price for your course, you can set, otherwise you can go for free and then say continue. You can give the name to your plan, say free programming in C++, and here you can give the description and then say continue. Now it will say you want to design your course yourself or you want to generate with AI. So for the starting, I'm taking it as a generate with AI. So it will automatically generate the curriculum for me, which I can later on change. And things can be add up again. So I'm trying to do it fast as I have less time with me. I think I was given 45 minutes. So see, this has generated the curriculum for you. What is programming language, advantages, setting up development, basics of C++, and all the units have been prepared automatically by the artificial intelligence for you, which later on you can change also. See, it has made the entire matter. You can see, you can change it. You have the edit option here. So you can change, you can add up your own matter if you want, or you can edit it. So this is the one tool which you can use to develop your curriculum. Then you have ChatGPT, which is also free, and you can use ChatGPT for creating the curriculum for any kind of courses. So I will just demonstrate that too also in a very fast manner. So for that, you have to go at ChatGPT. Open it. When you are using it for the first time, you have to register it with your email ID. After that, you can design it like this also. So here with ChatGPT, you just have to give the prompt. It will give you the lesson plans. It will give you the schedules. It will give you the syllabus. It will give you the detailed lesson. Whatever you want to design with it, you can design, and then you can make the changes into it. So for example, the same example I will take, say I want to start a course on programming in C++. Here I can decide for beginners, the level of the students. The students are first year students. So design syllabus for basics of programming in C++. So see, automatically it will decide, it will give you the outline of the syllabus. Once the outline is okay with you, you can specify that for how many weeks you want to do it. Say it has divided it into 18 weeks. If you want to change it, you can give the input to the chat GPT that I don't want it to for 18 weeks. I want it to for say 15 weeks or 10 weeks. So then it will arrange the syllabus according to that. So once the outline is created or generated by the chat GPT, then you can ask for the syllabus, the detailed lesson for that particular topic. So I would say, give me detailed lecture for introduction to C++ and its importance. So on this particular topic, it will give you the entire information. So these references has also been created by it. Now, after going through it, you have to check it out whether it is correct or not. So if you find it okay, you can take it as it is, or you can make the changes as per your requirement. So this can be, ChatGPT can also be used for designing the curriculum as well as you can use it to design the lesson plans. You can use it to design the schedules. But as we are not having much of the time with me, so it will not be possible for me to demonstrate each and every activity on this. So let's move back to my presentation. The last thing that we had to discuss is the administrative task. The administrative task, like we have lots of things to be performed apart from the teaching, like grading and assessment, attendance tracking, lesson planning, communication, record keeping, scheduling. These things can be done with the help of the chat GPT also, or many AI tools are available. And many tools will be discussed in the session 2 and session 3 also, where the delivery of the curriculum and assessment will be discussed. So I think with this, I'm finished with my presentation. If you have any question with you, you can ask. I'm open for the queries.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for such a wonderful and informative presentation. I myself got to learn many new things from your presentation. And since it is a question session round, so if any of the participants wants to ask any question or have any doubt, feel free to ask, ma'am.
Yes, if anyone has any query, please ask.
First of all, this is Dr. Abha from Delhi Devi Institute of Advanced Studies.
I'm not able to hear, but
Am I audible to you, ma'am?
no, ma'am, your voice is cracking. Can you write in the chat box? Yes, Shri Harshini has raised the hand. Please ask your question. How one can access the information about students' interest, website, and other things they are exploring? Yes, ma'am. Say once the students are enrolled on the, say there are two kind of mechanism. One thing is you can share the Google form with the student and take the information from the student. You collect the information which is required by you. Second thing is you can say when the student is enrolled and opt for the course, and when the assignments are given to the students, and once the materials are given to the students, seeing the pattern of the student, the performance of the student, if the students are enrolled on the LMS, you will get the assignment results there, you will get the assessment results there. So if you are carrying the assessments on the weekly basis or after every topic, you will come to know what is the learning level of the student, and you can take the data from there and pass to the recommendation system, and then the recommendation system will work on that. Am I clear, Abha ma'am? Yes, the students which have some they are differently abled. Many tools are coming for visually impaired students, for the say for the students with the hearing incapabilities, or any kind of inability with them. So many AI tools are available that you can use for them. Or when you are using the chat GPT also, you can tell the chat GPT that I want to design a curriculum for the differently abled person, so or the slow learner, then decide the curriculum or design the curriculum or the lesson plan according to that. So chat GPT will do for that for you. Otherwise, many tools are available for the visually impaired and other inability students also. So you can use those tools to cater to their needs. For the dyslexia students also, many AI tools are available.
Ma'am, there is a question from Anupriya Kumari, ma'am, that how to
Yes.
make reference with the help of ChatGPT.
How to make references with
References.
help of chat.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, when you are saying to the ChatGPT to generate certain information for you on any kind of topic, you include in your prompt that prepare the references also. So the ChatGPT will automatically give you the references at the end of your information, that from where it has taken the information. But you have to mention in your prompt. But only the thing is, when you are working on ChatGPT, your prompt is very important. Whatever prompt you are giving, if your prompt is not clear, then you will not get the clear output, the required output. So your prompt has to be very clear and very specific. Whatever is your need, you have to mention in your prompt, then only the chat GPT will give you the better result. And if you are not getting the result in one attempt or two attempt or three attempt, you keep on changing your prompts and the chat GPT will respond you. So that doesn't mean that if the results are not up to the mark in first attempt, then ChatGPT will not give you the results in the second attempt. Change your prompt, and the ChatGPT will give you the another option. Is the query clear, Anupama ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. She already wrote in the chat box.
Okay, thank you. Anything else? Yes, ma'am.
First of all, thank
Ma'am, can you write, ma'am? Please, I'm not able to hear you. Please write in the chat box. How can AI based learning be used for slow learners? Yes, there are tools which help you develop the games. For example, as far as the programming is concerned, I know one tool that I will show you, which is Replit. I think my screen is not, I'll just present again. This is the tool, replit.com. Here you can create, if you are from programming background, you can create a web scraper bot, or you can do the programming in any kind of language here. So here, if you are slow learner, the student is slow learner, he or she will give his code here, and it will give the feedback. Here you have done this mistake, in this line you have done this mistake. You can it will give you the suggestions also. So following those suggestions, a slow learner can write its code in this particular environment. For this particular environment, there's no need that student need to install any kind of language or any kind of software. Just it has to register on replit.com and create any kind of code here. So I'm saying Python. I want to create a Python code. So select from here. So it will give you the place where you can type your code here. So you can type the code here. If you will make any mistake, it will give you the suggestion. Say it is saying write F here. Okay, so see the suggestions are coming. It is giving you the syntax like this. The syntax has to be used. So if the student is slow learner, you can guide the student to use such kind of platforms where they can learn with the help of the games or with the interactive tools. Automatically the suggestions will go to the student, and the student will be able to cope up on the self-learning phased pattern. I will send more tools in the group after the session, so that on the different kind of subjects, so that people can or the audience can take advantage of that. See, it is showing here that there is a problem in the syntax, but this will be understandable by only computer guys. Am I clear? In the free version, it gives the provision of enrolling only 10 students. But if you go for paid, then endless number of students you can enroll.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for such a wonderful presentation and also for the question session round.
Thank you, ma'am. Any other question? Ma'am, please write in the chat box. Your voice is cracking. Shri Harshini, I think you want to ask something.
So, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
So, moving on towards the session two, engaging the next generation with Dr. G. Pratibhan sir, principal at Sri Ramachandran Naidu College at Education. Dr. Pratibhan sir has a rich background in education with master degree in English, education, and sociology. Along with a PhD in education, he is also qualified through NET in both education as well as adult education. He is a strong advocate for engaging students who is exploring the exciting potential of AI-powered immersive learning and personalized instruction. This approach allows students to actively participate in the learning process and tailors the experience to their individual needs. So let's start with the session.
Thank you, Ritika. And could you hear my voice?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Is it audible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, warm welcome and happy morning to all the dignitaries, and my heartfelt thanks to the Army Institute of Education Principal Dr. Abhilasha for giving me such a wonderful opportunity. And there is a word given by Ralph Waldo Emerson: nothing great is ever achieved without enthusiasm. So I'm keep on watching the programs as well as the way how the people and students are getting to the programs and how they are learning is ultimately superb. Only the enthusiastic characters will do these things, these kind of activities. She is the right example. Thank you so much, Dr. Abhilasha ma'am, for creating a wonderful and knowledgeable society. And Dr. Giridhar Gopal, who is the coordinator of the webinar from SD College, Ambala, and the my co-research person, I mean a resource person, Amdeep Kaur Ji, and Dr. Karthikeyan, who is the very good friend of mine, and is the initiative person who is being here today in this event. Thank you so much for all the participants as well as for giving me such a wonderful opportunities. And getting into the my topic, I'd like to share my slide. Could you please share my slide? Akash Kumar, could you please?
Yes, sir, we are sharing your presentation, sir. So now you can share your presentation, sir.
Oh, the error is occurring. No, I am unable to share my screen.
Dr. Pratibhan, sir?
Yes, yes.
Yes, you can share the. Okay, now it's visible, sir. Sir, if you have any problem, you can share with me so that from our side we can able to share it.
Shall I send you in the
Ah,
mail?
yes, 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 yes,
That
Parthiban,
will
sir.
be better, right? Just a moment. Now it's sharing, right?
Yes, sir, your screen is visible, sir.
Now is it okay?
So your screen is visible. If you're sharing your PPT, like we are not able to see that.
Now the PPT is not showing.
Then, sir, it is okay. Like your screen is visible, sir.
No, screen is visible. My PPT is on or not?
No, no, sir. Your PPT is not there, sir.
Oh my God. Mm,
Parthiban, sir, if you have any difficulty, you can just share it, share to me
tell
so
me
that
your mail ID.
Mail ID, sir.
no, you can send me in the WhatsApp.
What's up? Just a moment. Shall I put it in the group?
Yes, you can also put it in the group, sir, so that I can. Parthiban, sir, it's okay. Everything is okay.
Yeah, yeah, it's loading, it's loading, it's loading. What happened? It's easy to share, right? Why this error is
No,
occurring right now? May I know that?
no, Parthiban, Dr. Parthiban, sir, you can just share your entire screen
Mm-hmm.
so that it will
Yeah,
be
that's
visible.
what I'm doing. That
Otherwise, you
entire.
can just otherwise you can just share the
No,
PPT.
if I click entire screen, the share option is hidden. It's
Okay,
in hide mode.
okay, you can send me the Power
Mm,
PPT so that I can just give it back.
yeah, I have. It's loading. It's loading.
Okay, okay,
I sent in WhatsApp in
okay,
group as well
okay.
as to Mr. As well as to Dr. Karthikeyan.
Yes, Parthiban, sir, I will just manage it.
Okay. Uh, I'm extremely sorry for the participants because these things should not be occurred in the between the conference. Let's see. So kindly check it. From here, it has been sent.
Yes, sir. It has been received and we are uploading it, sir.
Okay, okay, fine.
Sir, we will be starting in a few minutes.
No issues, no issues. Thank you. Yeah,
Dr.
thank.
Pratibhan, sir,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
have. Okay, sir.
yeah. That's fine. Is it visible to everyone?
I hope so, yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Uh, in the previous session, we have seen how to personalize the AI into the transforming of educations for tomorrow's society. So here, the topic I have chosen is to how to engage this AI to the next generations with immersive learning and personalized instructions. Before entering into these sessions, what is the main objective of this session is, do all children have equal access? I mean, one-on-one access to teachers? This is the first question that after ending of the sessions, we have to realize whether do all children have equal one-on-one access to teachers. Do they receive guidance at the right stage of the problem solving process? This is the second question, whether they really have the guidance at the right stage to solve their own problems. Would it be possible to use a AI instrument in and out room, outside the classrooms, or is it applicable only for the high school learning or for the elementary school learning? So these are the questions. But if you solve these questions, definitely, I think it's clear. Okay, definitely, we will explore the generative AI into the immersive and personalized instructions. So next slide. Will you go for the next slide? Yes, this is what happening in the present scenario of education system, because there will not be a fair selection always. Here, each one animal has their own skill, identity, and their characters. But the question paper that we have framed is everyone should climb the tree. So is it possible to all the nature, all the creatures? That is very difficult task. But everyone is unique in their own skill and knowledge. So that's what the AI or the virtual learning or augmented reality or virtual reality gives you, how to select the people, how to engage the students into the particular task or the particular skill really they are interested. That is very, very important. So next slide. We'll go for next slide. Yes. So in this note, why this artificial intelligence is very important. Whether the artificial intelligence fulfills the need of the students, or it really creates interest and curiosity and also the knowledgeable students for the future. So this is the greatest question mark. We are going to answer for the next question. Go to the next slide. Yes. What is Ashi, in the previous session, Madam rightly pointed out what is artificial intelligence by various definitions. Here, I have just want to recall it. The artificial intelligence is a smart machine to perform task. It's performing the task for all the aspects, in all the aspects, that students will accept the things as well as understand the content very easily. So that is the main theme of artificial intelligence. We'll go for the next slide, madam. Yes. So this topic covers you what is immersive learning. So what the immersive means, whether the immersive learning will gives you the right opportunity for the student. Exactly, because immersive is an experiential training, and as well as it's a virtual reality to simulate real world scenarios and train employees in a safe and engaging immersive training students. Students here we are training with the experiential learning, because when we are giving the experience by their own hands, we are creating the hands-on training or just selecting the skills and creating the interest by means of immersive learning. People are doing their own work as well as own task, and by doing the task, by performing the task, they are understanding the reality and also the nooks and cons of this particular, particular task. So that is very important, and why this immersive learning is, gives us a wonderful opportunity for the students. The next slide. Okay, when it comes to personalized learning, yeah, personalized means we are personalizing. That is, we are customizing the learners in each and every walks of their life. That is, they have to understand the content. They have to understand their strength, needs, skill, interest. So it's our responsibility, being a teacher or the professors, to know the strength of each student as well as their needs, skills, and interest. So not only that, is students learning, there should be the learning plan. So yeah, personalized means we are planning the students to learn in a better way. We are giving a separate individual plan how they should learn best, or how they should create uh, projects, as well as they should be their how they are developing the critical thinking, as well as how they are different from others. These all comes under personalized learning. We'll go for the next slide. Okay. By engaging the students into the immersive learning and the personalized learning, intelligent tutoring system is the one AI tool which is very, very helpful in imitating the human tutors, as well as if we speak to the intelligent tutoring system, it will gives us all the content as well as the solution as well as the problem solving ability by means of voice mode, as well as the teacher who is speaking in front of the students in the same way. the intelligent tutoring system also speaks in front of the students and gives. It's a wonderful AI tool. What this intelligent tutoring systems functions, how they functions. So I'll show in the next slide. Ma'am, go for the next one. Yes, this is the way. It's replicating one-on-one tutoring. So one-on-one tutoring means here, yeah, it's completely replicating the human individuals, and also utilizes the students' performance, identifying the knowledge gap, also provides personalized instructions, and finally gives the feedback of the particular student. So the next thing is how it is adapting and personalized in learning. When it comes to adaptive and personalized learning, it focuses on content phase as well as teaching strategies based on each student's unique skills, knowledge, and also their learning performance. I think so. Learning preferences. It may be varied. The format may be text. You can give in videos, as well as you can give it in simulations. Otherwise, in games mode, maybe the gamification. It comes in the next slide. The gamification is coming, or different learning styles. You can use it. What are the learning styles that the student should can adapt as well as they can otherwise the teachers can personalize their learning. That is very important in intelligent tutoring center. And not only that, what while performing the students, we are giving the continuous assessment as well as the feedback in all the each and every aspects. And when it comes to cognitive modeling, what is cognitive model? So cognitive model is understanding and simulating students thought process. See, if for example, if the students is having how to build a I think otherwise how to ride a bike or how to ride a car, he or she may have the idea or he may she have that model in their mind. So here by virtual learning, we are giving the cognitive model so that the students can see easily that they are riding the bike, they are riding the car. So that's a wonderful experience for learning. So when integrating, so integration with the educational platforms like as in the previous session, ma'am said that learning management systems, because it gives the pathways, personalized pathways, and to creating the course materials. And she pointed out about the assessment and overall learning experience. So what are the educational platforms are there? We are all incorporating into the intelligent tutoring system. So next slide. Okay. So what are the benefits of this intelligent tutoring system? Should it's really improving the student engagement? Yes, of course, it's improving the students' engagement and motivating through immersive and personalized learning experiences. It increasing the learning outcomes as well as uh, individual needs and knowledge gaps, reducing the workload of your teachers. I think someone has raised that. Okay, I'll answer you at the end of the session, ma'am. And expanded access to high quality educational resources, especially in served communities. So these are the benefits of uh, intelligent tourism. So when there is a benefit, really there are the challenges, because the data are should be security, and we should secure and make a privacy and collect a large amount of students data, as well as while collecting this we should have a proper security system as well as the privacy system. And there will be a potential bias because in intelligent tutoring system there is a potential bias. And moreover, while creating an algorithms, because algorithms is a set of rules where we can give the solution for the particular problem, and we can solve the problems according to the individual needs. When we are creating, we have that fairness issues, and there will be a personal bias too in this. So apart from this, intelligent tutoring system is a wonderful AI which gives see, you can use it in all the fields, in all the subjects. Intelligent tutor. I think go to the next slide, ma'am. It's rightly pointed out there. Yes, see, mathematic tutor. So mathematics tutor. These are the mathematic tutors, algebra tutor. Pat is a Pittsburgh advanced tutor, algebra tutor. Excuse me. E-teacher, Real, Auto Tutor, Y2 Atlas, Smart Tutor, Circsim. So these are the thing. These are the tools, which is tutoring tutor tools, which are playing a major role in the particular thing. I mean, for mathematics, you can use fractions, decimals, percentage, whatever the command you are giving in the mathematic tutor. You can easily, very easily, you can uh, get the answers by means of voice mode, as well as in algebra tutor. See, algebra tutor is first invented in Cornish Millennium University, for the students, those who solve their problems in learning, as well as use the modern algebraic tools. So these are the things they have invented. And in e-teacher, so this is the thing where we are using right now in Swayam courses, as well as not only in Swayam, in massive open online courses, MOOC, or less Coursera. In all the things we are using, because it is like an intelligent agent which supports personalized e-learning assistance. That is the very important thing here, because it builds profiles after detailed analysis of students' performance in all the online courses. E-teacher is a wonderful online tutor, and RELP is using in designing the reading comprehension by providing the reader specific lexical practices. So we are giving here the comprehensions and giving them a training of pronunciation, like language fluency, seeing the syntax and semantics and lexical things, and what are the nuances of languages, that all covered by these things. And mainly this is targeted, the real targeted the vocabularies of an particular language. That is very important thing, because when the vocabulary is good, people can communicate very easily. So when come to Sarsim tutor is invented for the first year medical students in Illinois Institute of Technology. Why? Because the students should learn the medical terminologies and should regulate, because in the first year of medical, or in the second year of medical, they have their what we say that fear or scarce, or by yeah, they have their fear of checking the disease or something else, in order to regulate their blood pressure. And also students should learn the exact language of on medical terminologies. So Sarsima is playing a major role here. So Y2 Atlas is a physics principles. Here the Y2 Atlas intelligent tutor gives you the uh, by see the concept and explanation of physics, and also it's highlighting the misconception or incomplete explanations. So that is very important for being a physics students, as well as to do a continuous educations, or in an online mode, or in an distance mode. The smart tutor helpful, it gives an excellent opportunity to the students. By the way of auto tutor, it assists the college students in learning the computer hardware, operating systems, as well as the internet. So that is the auto tutor. So these are the few examples that I have quoted, because if we go into the online, AI tools, it keeps on going, because there are thousands of AI tools are available. The thing is, we have to know the exact interface of the tool. That is very important. If you know the interface of the tool, as well as I'll give you the few examples. By the way, everybody is using the WhatsApp in the present current era. Everybody is using it. When you go to the WhatsApp, you can see the interface of the WhatsApp, that is called chat, updates, communities, calls. Even when you go to the in the uh, right side, you can see the new chats, or this is called the interface of the WhatsApp. In every applications, you can see the interface. If you know the interface and prompt, and anything is easy for you to use it in your teaching and learning process. That is what the main theme of this. And I'll go to the next one. Yes, when it comes to immersive learning, that I said earlier, immersive learning is about learning through experiences. By means of you have to feel, you have to touch, you have to know, you have to taste the real content. That is called by means of experiential learning. That is called immersive learning. So it's quite I think quite understandable. Its immersive learning is experiential learning. That is, so by means of virtual reality plays a major role, and also in simulation as well as interactive with the environment for learning. It also gives and also allows students to explore complex concepts, which is very very I think I mean abstract one, or visualize abstracts ideas and practice real world scenarios, like as I said earlier, driving or uh, doing any I mean even cooking or learning a particular thing, particular skills, swimming and everything. All the things, this is the real life concepts will be explained through the means of virtual reality. And also it also witnesses the historical events, like scientific experiments, which is very very complex one. It can be explained in an easy way of that. This is the, I think this is the evolution of technology in educations. Even though there are so many demerits of this technology, apart from that, immersive I mean virtual reality and AR, augmented reality, the two things gives you the ultimate things in the I mean teaching learning process. That is wonderful invention of a human being. And the next thing is adaptive and personalized experiences. Of course, the learning patterns and the strength of the students could be identified very easily by means of these adaptive and personalized. That's what I already explained in the intelligent tutor also. So it can be because we have to know if the 40 students in, you may ask the question that if there is a 40 students in the classroom, is there is a time for the teacher to know each and every student's skill or needs. So that is what we have adopted this artificial intelligence to know the each and every one of the students. It's very easy to find out the students by way of giving certain activities or certain things to them. So I'll explain you in the later things regarding this, how we can identify the students strength as well as their weaknesses, and to deliver a personalized content and activities, because giving the personalized content is very very important to build a particular student skill and their learning experience in a real times to the students progress, providing targeted support as well as guiding to their specific needs, or all included in the personalized experience. And when it comes to gamified learning, we know that we have integrated many educational games into the teaching learning process, as well as we have many interactive experiences to make learning more engageable and enjoyable for students. So the students will not feel difficulty in learning, as well as we can give the immediate feedback, as well as offer personalized challenges to keep students motivated always in their learning process. That is very important in gamification. And also you can develop students critical thinking, problem solving, as well as collaboration of skills through immersive. So these are the things that these immersive learning paying a wonderful way for the students teaching and learning. So when it comes to the next slide, yeah, these are the few examples that I have shown you. Uh, how the DNA process, the helix process, double helix process is going on. So it can be easily because these are the complex process when it can be in a printed mode. Explaining these things are the very complex one. But nowadays it's very easy for the teachers to show whether through the virtual reality, through using the AI, it's very easy for them. Not only this DNA, even the chemical reactions, or as well as the very abstract principles will be there. So we can give their hands-on training. When you give these hands-on training, we can get enormous outcomes from the students. You can get it. You can get wonderful outcomes from the students because they are understanding the exact content. That is the thing here. That's what we need it. And not only these things, even if we can go for, because my screen is not working, otherwise I could have shown you many uh, examples. Say you can have the historic get into the historical events. You can go long back to the historical events, and you can give what exactly done before this current era. What are the things that happened in the historical, I mean in the past decades or past years. So it can be easily understood by the students by means of this um, I mean artificial intelligence. And the next thing is how the engineering works and medical procedures are going on. It shows that a real world scenario. So when we are showing the process, definitely there will be the progress among the students. So that's what the entire things are showing. Go to the next slide, sir. Yes. When coming to the personalized learning path. So here the teacher in the first image, the teacher is teaching, and that the same teacher teaching the just ABC, it's in a triangle. It's he or she is teaching, and simultaneously she's concentrating in each and every students. That is called is giving the personalized learning path to each everyone, whether the students is understood or not. So that is the very wonderful opportunities that is created by artificial intelligence. And also, do you have a can you hear my voice? Is it any problem?
Yes,
Yeah.
you're audible, sir.
Okay, no problem. And moreover, in nowadays, we know what is the importance of soft skill training. So AI really simulating the soft skill training, such as interpersonal communications and leadership development. Because this interpersonal communication and leadership development, the students can achieve the and also create a realistic scenarios and interact with the humans, as well as improve their skills and can sustain in the society. So these are the things which comes under personalized and also immersive learning. So these are the next slide. Okay. Yes, these are the benefits when AI is when we give the AI teaching learning, we incorporate AI in the teaching learning. We really driven programs like students and educators. We can get the feedbacks from them. We can power the data as well as change how schools find, teach, and support students. If there is any problems or any if one application is doesn't work, we can create another interface. We can create another applications. It goes on, and AI can point out the places where sources need to improve, and it may change where students learn, who teaches them, and how they acquire basic skills. So these are the important aspects of AI. Apart from that, Ritika, will you please show me these chat gpt or perplexity apps?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Before that, show me the next slide.
Next slide, please.
Okay. See, I'll give you a few AI tools which will be really helpful in your teaching and learning. See, whatever the content you want, immediately you can type it in ChatGPT or Perplexity. What is the difference between ChatGPT and Perplexity? See, ChatGPT is not upgraded one, because its last updated one is 2022. So it's been outdated 2 years. And Perplexity is the current one, which gives you the which finds all the aspects through the AI, through Perplexity AI, which finds all the content in the internet or in all in all the websites or something else, and it gives you the exact thing. So instead of using ChatGPT, you can go for Perplexity. And for writing anything, yeah, writing anything denotes that if you want to write an essay or compositions or any journals or something else. I mean, journals in the sense it's not about the research journals. It's about the fictions like that. You can write it in any. Write Sonic to generate art. You can go for Midjourney. To generate code, you can go to Replit. For videos, Synthesia. For music, SoundDraw. And for Reels, Flicky. For avatars, Starry, Tars. For PPT, Slides AI. And also you can use 10 steps. Send steps, SEND STPS, send steps, because in year you have I think you have to pay something. uh, they'll ask what we say, uh, I mean monthly or yearly plans will be there, so you have to pay something for using that AI. Mm, in slides A. And for edit pictures, you can go for Remini. For edit videos, you can go for Pictory. For summarizing notes, you can go for WordTune. These are the some AI tools. And apart from that, how to engage, how to create an personalized content for student. We will do that right now. Go to the ChatGPT or Perplexity. Take it. Thank you, Karthikeyan sir. Yes, this is the interface of ChatGPT. Now here you can type anything else. For example, you can type what is you can type what is personalized learning. What is personalized learning? This is the prompt that we are going to give. Personalized learning. Okay, exactly. Just scroll up, scroll up. Yeah. So listen here. It gives the exact what is personalized learning with the key principles or key features of personalized learning. Just scroll down, madam. Individual instructions, flexible learning paths, student choice, data-driven decision making, technology integration, as well as collaborative learning. So these are the key points. In the simultaneously in the next window, you just go for perplexity. Type the same question. What is personalized learning path? I mean, what is personalized learning? Scroll down, scroll down. Okay. Here it gives you short and crisp answers for the prompt that we are coded. Whether if you need some more examples, you have to show it. But whereas in ChatGPT is the ultimate thing because it gives you in the first attempt, it gives you all the detailed version of the I mean detailed solution for the particular prompt that we have coded. But in Perplexity, it gives you only the specific things. But whereas it is the updated one as per as 2024, but ChatGPT is not an updated one because after 2022, if anything is incorporated in the I mean in the website, I mean in the online, it cannot be shown by ChatGPT. So that is the only drawback in ChatGPT. And you can, madam, you can go to sendsteps.com. Sendsteps.com. Yes, or sendsteps AI. Yes. Do one thing. Here, write the prompt uh, that mm, what we can give. Just create PPT. I mean, create personalized PPT for personalized learning. Yes, go for it. Sign up with Google. Sign up with Google. Give Akash Kumar and go for continue. Yeah, here. Continue with this plan zero. Yes, this is what I said. Everything you have to pay, but instead we have a 1 month free trial time for every individual email address. Wait for yes, educational professional. Just click the prompt. Which role in the education sector aligns most closely with your teacher and professors? Yes, give me that. What type of presentation would you like us to help with you? Lessons, sales pitch, lessons. Type lessons. Go for it. I am looking into an AI presentation solution for my team, for my company, for my institutions. For my company and institutions, give me the third option. Besides AI presentation, Send Steps also allows you to create AI-based quizzes for employee students engagement during classes. Would this interesting for you? Yes, sounds good. No, no, not interested. Just go it. Great. How soon want to start using AI presentation? So within a week, first option. How many presentations do you typically create in a month? Or maybe 1 to 2 presentations per month. In this rates, kindly provide us email ID. No, just click here. No, just in the right corner, close the option. Yes, close it. Now go scroll down. Give the next year in the down star. Yes. Give the language English. Select it. Tone should be a no. It's a casual one. We don't go for intellectual also. Choose the best title for a presentation. A guide to personalize designing a personalized. Go to the second option, sir. How long would you like your presentations to be informative? 12 slides. Generate my presentation. That's it. Now, these platform send steps will give you the presentations, PPT presentations. You need not to worry and you need not to design each and everything. You need not to make an animation like what I did in my presentations, because what I did is my customized and personalized one. So it's ready, right? Review slides. Close it. Yeah. Yes, go for it. Play. Play presentation. So this is the first slide because we have created 12 slides in this presentation. So next one. Okay. What are the objectives what are the outline this PPT is going to cover is understanding personalized, the elements of personalized, implementing personalized, challenges and solutions, best practice. The next one. Introductions. See here, the picture is incorporated as well as uh, animated in the background. In the GIF file is also included, as well as the points are noted clearly. Give the closing option. Go to the next slide. you need not to get search into the exact picture which is very related to your content, because everything automatically done by AI. The send steps AI. So go to the next one. The next thing. Okay, I think that's not the exact one. Okay, next one. Next. Tailoring education to individual needs transforms learning into a personal, engaging journey of growth. Yes, this is the exact personalized learning. That's next one. Challenges and solutions. Okay. Technological barriers, balancing. Okay, next one. So okay, fine. These are the things. Sir, go to the next site that I'll show you. Next site is Quillbot. The AI tool is Quillbot. Quillbot. Yes. See, there are lots and lots of AI tools are available. I'm just because within this time schedule, I can only show you a few things for a kind reference, because it's an examples. Yes. No. Sign in. Sign in. First, sign in with your Google mail. You are right. Get into that website. Uh, yeah. Continue with Google. Yes. Okay. So this is the interface of Quillbot. So first understand what is interface. English, US, French, Spanish, German. This is called one interface. That is the dashboard given you. The dashboard gave you the um, different languages. As well, in below the dashboard, you can see modes: standard, fluency, natural, formal, academic, more, or synonymous. Click the more option. You can use it here: simple English, creative, expand, shorten, and customs. So that is what, even if the slide is enlarged, no, you can see that simple, creative, expand, shorten, customs in the same dashboard itself. And here this is one of the finest applications for English users. Maybe the English teachers or the students, or the teachers, those who want to be fluent in English. This is the finest AI tool, because you can paraphrase here, you can check your grammar here. Maybe I'll we can type any one sentence here, like without grammatical. Okay. E given. Okay, okay, you type it. You type it. No, I need to type your sentence incorrectly. You're already incorrect. Maybe instead of I am, yes, I Akash. B.Ed course. Okay, B.Ed batch. Just okay. Just give the paraphrase. So next, give me the fluency option, or give the year grammar checker is there, no, in the left hand side. Yeah, now here type myself Akash, mine from Noida. Okay, then go for it. Okay, now next go for this Quillbot flow, the third one. This is the AI tool, and you can, see these AIs are available in the Play Store also. Upload your documents. See what see you can here upload your document, your Word file. Entire Word file will be corrected, and even the grammatical, and it will be the paraphrased in a with the right sentence, with the right paragraph, and it will be you can be downloaded. You can download easily the updated and corrected one from this website. I mean from this AI tool, and you can use it in your normal mobile phones. See, I think mobile phone is the one of the greatest invention, and it's a mini computer. You cannot you need not have any computers or laptop to operate the particular AI tools. All the AI tools applications are available in the Play Stores. Maximum, the one or two tools are very rare, but maximum everything is applicable. So this is the one of the Quillbot is one of the finest option. Even if you want to type a message to a friend, the message, even whatever the WhatsApp message, which is the informal way of communication. When you are typing, when you see there is in WhatsApp also, you can insert Quillbot keyboard, Quillbot keyboard. By say you can go to the settings, and in that settings you can use it very easily. In that WhatsApp settings, you can change your mode of keyboard, and through that you can insert Quillbot. You can select Quillbot tool, and whenever you are typing, whenever you are making a mistakes, it automatically corrects and also gives you the exact grammar. So not only that, there is another tool that is called for physics students. It's called School AI. Kindly type School AI. The next one, School AI. AI. Yes. This is also one of the finest platform. You can design any courses by using this. Please complete your profile. I think Q AIE. It goes to US. It's not in India. Yeah, many tools are developed by the Western countries, so it's simultaneously as the locations. Anything, you just select any one options. We are going to see the interface. That's it. A teacher. Okay. Click the dialog box. I think is there any closing option there? Uh, Here you can find the scientific inventions, all the physics. This school A mainly gives on the physics, and you can write the lesson plan here. You can write a newsletter here, and also go down, slide down. Yeah, yes, you can make the avatars. That is for your subjects as well as. So here, so many tools are there. First, understand the interface. That is very important. See, nothing is difficult for us. Being an, if you know to read, if you know to understand, that's enough. If you are capable of understanding the content, that is very that is the needy thing, and that's enough for us. Just you need to know the interface. Along with the interface, you should give the prompt, exact prompt. What the prompt that? So you have to write your prompt. go to the AI tools, just see the interface, and see first you can whoever it may be, you can feel very difficult to use all the AI tools. Even at the initial time of launching the WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, everything is difficult. But after using, keep on using the Instagram, posting the post or reels or stories and everything, that is called the interface. We know the interface, we can change the all the options. Likewise here, in the personalized learning, the main thing is these are the few examples of the AI tools. There are so many tools are there. Go for the AI tools, check the AI tools, and select any one among that. Get ready with that. Be I mean, be fluent with that, and you should be very excel in that. And finally, you will be the great, I mean, instructor in your classroom. There is no doubt. As well as you can, for content, you can go for Perplexity and for or ChatGTP, or else for other gamifications or other things you can, or paraphrasing, or for school AI. Okay, finally, all the collect all the content PowerPoints and make it into the video mode, because audio visual aids is a very effective one for teaching or learning. So students will easily get into your learning, and you can find out, yeah, this is what, when you are, when you have these things in your hand, when you are entering into the classroom, definitely you can find it out in within that 40 minutes. You can find it out whether the students, all the 40 students, are in I mean line up or not. So that is the very important thing here. So you can be easily find out whether the students are understandable one, whether the content is very effective, or students needs any special attention, or the you can also differentiate whether the gifted one with the slow learners, everything. Why? Because it creates the curiosity and interest among the students. So that is very important. That is what artificial intelligence plays a major role in the current scenario of education. So by these, go to my PowerPoint slides. Go to the next slide. Next one. Yeah. So artificial intelligence is not the substitute for human intelligence. Always the human intelligence and human creativity is the ingenuity. We cannot amplify this human intelligence with the artificial intelligence. So with this, I end up my session. Thank you for the opportunity. If you have any questions, you can ask. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. It was such a wonderful presentation, and I also got to learn so many things. Like apart from ChatGPT, like I got to know many other apps are also there. So, since it is a question session round, so in case any of the participants wants to ask any question, please ask your doubts or query.
If you ask doubts, that will be fine, because you are in a track. Even I can learn more from you. You can ask me any questions. Abba ma'am, your voice is not audible.
Hello, sir.
Yeah,
Good
yeah,
morning.
yeah.
Hello.
Good morning. Yeah, yeah. Good morning, ma'am.
Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible.
Okay.
Please
So
carry on.
I want to know more about gamification website. I want to know some websites. I had some poor
Okay, for
connective and
gamification,
some
you can.
connectivity issues.
Okay,
So
okay.
I
No,
didn't get
no.
gamification website.
Okay.
So could you please?
For gamification, you can use the ED app, Ed app, Ed Puzzle, or Hoopla is there. Is a wonderful gamification app. The thing is, see, I can give you n number of apps are there. I think, Akash, could you please go to the website? Any website? I mean, Akash. The pathetic thing is my screen is not working.
So yes, sir. Akash is
Okay, okay,
sharing.
okay.
Just 1 minute, sir. So it's there already.
For
Sir, I hope it is
yeah, yeah,
visible.
it's visible. Just type gamification AI tools. Before that, Abha Gupta, ma'am, I want to ask how intelligence tutoring system can be used in any institute. Then, are there any prerequisites for this tool? Is it ethical to make use of Quillbot in paraphrasing spaces for thesis or journal writing? Sir, I have heard about humanizing AI content. Is it about see, Quillbot is for the grammar checker as well as for thesis writing. Thesis that we have to write the thesis as well as ethical issues will not be there by using these AI tools. No ethical issues. Of course, for paraphrasing or for thesis writing, for journal writing, you have to take you have an idea about your journal. You have an idea about your thesis, right? You have the content, but to I think. Tailor that content or to make it more perfect, you can use these apps. The content is yours. You, of course, you are going to draft your research questions, draft your research methodology, designs and everything. You have a draft, but to maintain it in a sequential order, to make it very in a correct mode, you need it this type of AI tools. It will be see what I say, it will be helpful in your journey of your process, but you can your progress is in your hand, and there is no ethical issues. Quillbot, if Quillbot is not working, see, I am well versed in Quillbot. If you are not interested in Quillbot and you are maybe just a moment, okay, uh, where I left, okay. If you are not interested in using Quillbot or something else, your thesis, you can be choose ChatGTP or Perplexity, and now it's very good. Google Bard is very good. You can go for Google Bard. Even in Gemini, it's also a good. The thing is, drafting is yours, but to make it more perfect, you have to use this thing by paraphrasing or by writing the text, or by see, when you are writing in a active voice, definitely there see that there will be if there is any plagiarism, we have to change it into the passive, or we have to use different vocabularies, or also we use a preposition or something. The I mean the syntax should be changed, right? That is what here we are using this AI, but definitely you will not get any ethical issues in this. And the other question is, intelligent should be mentioned in the reference section if you are using such AI contents to avoid plagiarism. No need to no need to use in the reference section. Why? Because references, see what where the content, even AI is taking the content from the particular thing, particular website, particular books, particular journals, particular thesis. So while they are taking the content, where they have the AI is taken the content, that reference should be quoted, not the AI. AI is the medium of giving you the information. It's a mode of giving you the information. That's it. But it is not the references, because the references, all the contents are already done by some researchers or some scientists or some professors or some academicians. It is not done by AI. AI is the tool which is getting the informations from the internet and giving you in a easy way. That's all. But the informations are all accommodated in the website. It's all given by the academician, researchers and some people. So you need not to put it in your reference section. And the one question I left here, intelligent tutoring system, yeah, it can be possible, ma'am. It because I already said that the drawback is the technological issues. If there is no technology, you cannot follow these things. Why? Because intelligent tutoring system, we need exact uh, tutoring applications with the high medium of technologies, and everything should be there in the particular institution. So if these infrastructures or
Sir, you have
facilities are available.
mentioned, so in your PPT, you
Yes,
have
ma'am, please.
mentioned different, you can say, uh, the mechanisms that replicating one-on-one
Yes, yes, yes.
training, adaptive, and this. So, can you please mention that how this can actually be installed or implemented in any institute? For example, if we want to provide one-on-one personalized attention to our student, right? Then how we can implement this in a UI scenario? What all data we need for the same, and how the teacher can prepare their content uh,
Okay.
as per
Okay.
need.
I got it. I got it. Ma'am, exactly. This is what we did in the English language labs. We have the softwares. We'll use the students. We have to communicate with the students. The particular software and the students will communicate each other to practice their language. In the same scenario, intelligent tutoring also the one of the tutor. It's an artificial intelligence tutor. It's act like say a human tutor like us, which gives you the content. So when you are giving see if there is a 20 computers or there 20 laptops or there, when you are insulting when you are installing these things, if there is a mathematic tutor is there, or I said realp, it gives you the comprehension of or giving the vocabulary training how to pronunciation it. So if these things are giving to the individual students individualized in each computers, it is very easy for the students to create their interest and to learn with the computers, with the tutors. If there is any problem
So
in
this
that
is
scenario.
something. This is if I
Please.
want to ask one thing, if
Yeah,
is
yeah.
it something which cannot be connected or correlated with the grades which the student are getting? There is no direct connection between the grade, the assessment which we are doing, and this intelligent tutorial system. We cannot correlate both.
No, you
That
can do
on the
it
basis
very.
of the grade which the student is getting, we can provide
Ma'am,
some
see,
individual.
grade and assessment is the final version of all the tools, ma'am. We have to make clear it. These are the process of learning. So when there is a process in the tools, no, if I'm giving I'm giving the lexical practice of a particular thing, I'm just training the students vocabulary, or I'm
Okay,
training the
so this
physical
is
content.
being
This is the process.
this is
And
a
yes, please
process.
tell.
Okay,
Yes,
this
yes,
is a
this is the
process through
process.
which student can learn.
Yeah, this is like a teaching learning process. All the AI that we are incorporating or comes under the teaching learning process. Whereas after the process,
Mhm.
you can easily find out by way of certain assessment tools. You can assess them whether they really done the process or not. Then we can easily find out their progress. I think you
Okay, sir,
understood.
get your point. Yeah,
Yes, yes,
yeah.
yes. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Any other
So my
questions?
last question: is there any video which can explain this intelligent tutorial system excellently? If it
Sorry,
is there, you can share the link.
sorry, ma'am. I
Is
couldn't
there
get.
any video? Sir, is there any video which can explain the complete procedure for using this AI tool?
Superb. Don't worry. Go to the YouTube. Just click it. That's what I hear in gamification
There would
tools.
be a number of
There are
there would be a
n
number
number
of
of
videos
videos
for
are there. And
for
Abba
one.
ma'am,
Yeah.
by tomorrow you can create a video in the intelligent tutoring system. You can create your own videos
Okay, so
and
I
you can be
explore
a.
the one in case if there would be any
Yeah, I can
question,
share you.
I would
In
try to
case,
reach
in
out to
case.
you. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I'll send you the link also. No problem.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, one more thing. What are the tools that you are using? You can make a video of it and you can share with your students as well as with your colleague. And by you, not only you are going to familiarize or you are going to expertise in this, even your colleague and students are more familiar with these AI tools also. Do you have any other questions? Should that mentioned in methodology section instead? Divya Kala, what methodology section? I mean AI tools. So no. AI is an it's see it's a tool for teaching and learning. It's a tool for writing your thesis. It's a tool for learning process. It's a tool. It's just a tool like a teacher. You cannot mention anything because if I'm taking this I mean yeah, intelligent tutoring system from Abba Gupta's book, how can I say it is given by ChatGTP? Actually it has been referenced by Abba Gupta. So I have taken information from the Abba Gupta's book. I have to quote only Abba Gupta as a reference, not the Chat GPT or not the Perplexity or any other tool. You cannot do that. All the tools are for process, not for the progress. We can use this process to achieve the progress, to make it very interesting, and to create a curiosity to learn the content. But it's not the content. I hope you understood, ma'am. Any other questions?
Thank you so much, sir, for once again for this wonderful presentation.
Uh, okay, I'm very interested by asking these questions. Thank you so much. And all the participants or all the dignitaries, everyone comes with the expectations, but ends with the experience. The day, every day, wherever we go with the expectations, but we come with an experience. So learning is an experience. Learn, and these are the few AI tools because Army Institute of Education is they given you the eye opening of few AI tools because we don't have much time to give the enlarged sessions and doing all the things. But in this meanwhile, we are discussed. This is the interface and prompt. Just hold on, stick on to these two words. Understand the interface, give the prompt, and you will be the king and queen of your content. And there is no any other doubt in that. And I'm really thankful for this wonderful session. Thank you, Abhilasha ma'am. And you are the inspiration for us because we are uh, keep on following in Instagram and LinkedIn, as well as your achievements and your students activities, and your especially your I have read your newsletter. It's a fantastic one. And even in our college we are displaying your newsletters as well as your students activities videos and everything. I'm very grateful and thankful to you and Dr. Karthikeyan sir for this wonderful opportunity. And Ritika, you done a fantastic job. Thank you, Akash. Thank you so much for everyone.
Thank you so much, sir. So, starting with the session 3, Beyond the Great Using AI for Personalized Learning. In this session, I'm pleased to welcome Dr. Karthikeyan sir, Assistant Professor at the Army Institute of Education. He brings a wealth of experience with over 14 years in education. He holds a PhD in education along with a master degree in mathematics, education management, and psychology, and is a UGC NET qualified. Enthusiastic about effective teaching and learning, he actively participates in research, publishing in UGC CARE listed journals, and authoring the book. He also shares his knowledge through guest lectures, book chapters, and presentation at national and international conferences. He will be discussing how AI can be used to create assessments that go beyond grades. So let us join the session.
And thank you, Ritika. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to today's webinar. I am Dr. Karthikeyan, Assistant Professor at Army Institute of Education, Greater Noida. As an educator, we all know the importance of effective assessment because it is a compass that guide our institution and help us to identify the area where the students need support. However, the traditional grading method can be a one-dimensional method, focusing on the single score and offering the limited feedbacks. But today, I'm excited to explore how the AI power assessment is changing the game. AI can provide a more comprehensive pictures of students' learning, allowing us to personalized feedback and the needs. So let us start our section with this small introduction. I'm presenting my slide now. My slide is visible. Okay. Okay. Today our topic, as given to me, is beyond the grading, that AI powered evaluation for personalized feedback and earlier intervention. Okay, because our entire webinar is planned like that, how a teacher can prepare for the class and presentation, designing and feedback. So my entire presentation will be more focused on the third part. As we know, there is a triangular relationship. Like we will be fixing our objectives. According to the objectives, we are learning will be the learning activity. After the teaching learning process over, then we will go for the assessment purpose. So my entire presentation will be based on the assessment and the integration of AI. So I kindly request, if you have your mobiles or laptop, you can just open it, because this is going to be one of the practical session. Like I am going to demonstrate some of the AI to you, so that it can be useful for you to work out in the future also. First of all, I am just focusing some few points related to the assessment. I know we know that assessment is one of the important part in our teaching learning process. Like here I mentioned, like assessment is a compass. Compass means like we use these compass to measure the different things. Like we are going to measure how far the student understanding the thing, strengthen, and we are going to find the strength and weakness and the progress of the student. So we know that these are the four important components, like we are going to be using to measure the student. This is the main component of the assessment. Okay, the effective assessments comes from, like, I'm going to measure the students and finding the learning gaps, and we are going to promote the students learning and growth. So these are the small introduction about assessment, because assessment is one of the important part in our teaching learning process, because on the basis of assessment only we will come to the conclusion whether the learning has been take place, had happened or not. If it is not happened, then we will go modifying our entire thing. Okay, so like assessment is very important component. Like we are doing the assessment in like in a traditional ways. So here I am giving some limitation of the traditional assessment, because in the traditional assessment we have some limitations. I will not tell it is a like completely it is a drawback. It is it has some limitations. Here I have given some limitations, like it will consume time. It will consume time, and also it has a limited scope. A limited scope where I am just I am telling, like, it is a one-dimensional way of giving the assessment. When we come to the traditional assessment, it is a one-dimensional. Only we will give a mark out of 50, we will got like 80 or some out of 100. Then we will start giving some small comment on that. So basically, the traditional assessment is a one-way, one-dimensional assessment. But when it comes to the now, there is lot of new technologies. New technology have been evolved. So here the rise of AI is there in the assessment process. So now we are going to discuss how this one-dimensional assessment, that is a traditional assessment, is changing into the artificial. Here we are using the term artificial. We can use any different terms like ICT or what are the things we are there. So here, why we are changing our traditional assessment into AI powered assessment, because the most important component which here is the two important thing, that AI powered assessment provide a comprehensive and a data drive approach, because this is a very important word. Two words which are used in the AI powered assessment. One is comprehensive, that you will get the detailed report of the particular students. Okay, and also a data driven approach. What is a data driven approach? Means the decision will be taken based on the data analysis. The data driven approach means the decision will be taken, the strategies based on the data analysis and the interpretation. So these are the two important part which has been integrated in the AI powered assessment. One is comprehensive, another one is data driven approach. As I told, data driven approach is a strategy or decision making based on the data analysis and the interpretation. So here I have mentioned some of the benefits of AI powered assessment, like it is a automatic grading and detailed feedback, personalized insight, adaptive assessment. So these are some of the benefits. So as I told in the beginning, we are going to do some practical things to see what are the benefits which are going to be in the practical mode. Okay, so first we have seen what is assessment, what are the limitation of traditional assessment, then we come to the next step of AI powered assessment. So here I have given the differentiation between the traditional assessment and AI assessment. I think you can just see that some of the feature are there. The focus, the traditional assessment is focused only on the learning outcome, but here the learning process and the personalized instruction, personalized feedback we will be there. Okay, so only the output will be in the traditional assessment, but here in AI assessment we will be focusing on the process and the personalization. Here the delivering, like in the traditional assessment, it is like a static test. Static means we will be giving the question paper, we will giving some topics and assignments so that the student will be giving us. But in AI type of assessment, it is more interactive. One of the participant asking about the gamification, that is a very good question. Like I will be showing one website or application so that how this gamification is integrated with the assessment. So this AI type of tools will give you more interactive way of delivering the assessment. When you come to the grading, here we know the grading is like manually we will do in traditional assessment, and it also mostly it is a subjective. But when come to it is an automatically the AI will grade your answer sheet of the students in the soft copy, when it is in the soft copy, and is a more objective. When you come to the feedback, as I told, in traditional we have only limited scope of giving the feedback, but when you come to the AI, it is a detailed and the personalized thing was that. The another important feature of the AI assessment is the data analysis, because once we complete our assessment, we will go for the analysis part, like some basic calculation like mean, median, mode, to find out the average of the class. But when it is like when you come to the traditional, it is only we will do some basic calculation. But when you come to AI, there are powerful tools are available, like like there are different tools are available, so that gives you a elaborative way of your performance of the students. And also I given some examples. So this is the difference between the traditional way of assessment and the AI assessment. So there are some limitations in the traditional assessment, so only we are moving to the AI based assessment. This is one important word which I can use, and also we can go through these phrases. Like as Parthiban said, Dr. Parthiban said also told, it is a tool. Like we are using Google search, it is a tool. Google Dot, Microsoft Office, Gmail. So these are all the tools. Okay, only we are using the tools for our purposes. So likewise, AI also is a tool. Don't think like AI is like some of the, I think you have like gone through some of the article that when AI comes there, we will be using lot of jobs. It's not the matter. And also when you come to the teaching profession, because this whole webinar is interlinked with the teaching profession. Like in teaching profession, how we are going to integrate this AI in planning, in designing, and in evaluating. So this AI will never replace the teacher, but that those who are not learn or those who are not integrated this AI in your teaching learning process will be replaced. Okay, so because this is an important word which I also gone through one of the article. No teacher, the teacher will not replace AI, but the teacher who is not integrating or learning AI in his teaching learning process, he or she will be replaced. So kindly learn all there are a lot of AI there, but you can stick on to some artificial intelligence AI tools to make your teaching learning process as a more interactive way. So as I mentioned, like AI is a tool, not it is a replaced one. See, for what purpose I need to use the artificial intelligence? That is a very important question. Because see, I am very good with like someone is submitting an assignment to me, or I'm getting the answer sheet. I'm just correcting the answer sheet. It is good. Why I need to use AI in my assessment process? Here I am giving the three important points. One of the thing is like the teacher is not only having the academic related work, there are a lot of administrative work will be given to the teachers. To reduce those academic burden, we can use the AI tool. For example, a teacher is having some academic work, some administration work. Suppose a teacher is telling to prepare a mail for a particular event, or any other related, you need to sort out the entire data. So for that related things, this AI can be used to reduce the administrative burden. The second important point, like why I need to use AI in my teaching learning process or assessment process, is data driven. This is one of the important word which I am repeatedly telling, because here I will take decision based on the data analysis. See, suppose I am having 100 students mark in my hand, there is nothing, only I have 100 students mark. But when I go for like any strategical or any calculation related things, I will get a complete data. What is the mean, what is the mode, what is the standard deviation? When I get the data in my hand, then only I can able to take a decision. That decision will be a more prompt one. Okay, so the second important part why I'm going to use AI in assessment is for providing data-driven insight. This helps to make the informed decision about the instruction and support the strategies. The third important thing is personalized learning experience. Okay, because in our class, there are 30 students or 20 students, they are not same. And also as a teacher, we cannot able to provide each and everyone a type of material or assessment thing, because we will go for the average students. Okay, so but when you're using AI in your teaching learning process, if you are 100 students, you can provide 100 different of material at 100 different type of assessment. So that is the main part of integrating AI in your teaching learning process. So I have given the three important things why we are using this AI: to reduce our administration, for a data-driven insight, and for the personalized learning experience. Okay. Okay. Now we are going to learn some of the AI. This is a very important code. See, whenever all the AI are paid one, just keep it in the mind, because whenever we are asking, it is a free or it is a paid one. All the artificial intelligence, the AI tool or app or website, when see, the Google is not a free version. It is not a open source. It's a closed source. You are using Gmail, you are using Google Doc, Google Slide, in Microsoft, everything. You will be using only limited options. There are a lot of advanced options are there. If you want to use that advanced options, you need to pay for that. Okay, so the free tools are limited ones, but subscription unlock is the advanced one. So you should keep in the mind, no AI tool is free. All the AI tool are paid one, but you can use all these artificial intelligence tools for the limited versions. When you want to use more, like if a school want to use the complete complete option of that particular artificial intelligence. See, in some of the school, I think there are a lot of professors or their college like principals are there. So in some of the schools, they bought the Google suite, Microsoft 365. In our college, we are using Microsoft. So in that paid version, we are using all the options in the Microsoft 365. But there is a free options also there, but there you can able to use only the minimum one. So this you have to keep in the mind. All the AI tool are paid one, only you can use free. Once you thorough or once you are familiar with the particular area, please go and buy those things to use and integrate it in your teaching learning process. Okay, so these are the three important tips you should keep in the mind before using any AI tool. The first important tip is 80-20 rule. See, no AI is giving you 100% the perfect result. Out of your 100% work, it will give 80% of the work. Rest 20, you need to work on that. Suppose I am creating any material on the particular AI, I should not use the that material directly to my students. I need to go through the entire things, because the 20% responsibility on you. Only it will give the complete outline. So once you get some material from artificial intelligence, you need to go through the material, then you should distribute that material. Okay, so here the second tips I am telling, check accuracy before distributing AI generated material to the students, because it makes mistakes, because it is the language model, it is a machine. It cannot give 100% touch on the material which we are giving. Okay, so this is a very important tips, like 80-20 rule, keep in the mind. Like, you should be very conscious before sharing any material to the students. You have to go through the material, then only you should give those things to your students. So I think, when you Google it, you will get, like, there are n number of artificial AI tools that can be used in our classroom. Here I mentioned a lot of things. Uh, I think some of them are using some of the tool. Like, I know, because we got that thing, like you are using Chat GTP, Google Bot, like there is a co-pilot. I think you know that co-pilot is something which is used by the Microsoft. Okay, Google Bot is the Google Bot one, and co-pilot is the that Microsoft organization is giving. So here I am giving some of the AI. From this, I am going to use only two tools to explain you about how these AI tools are using in our day-to-day lives in our classroom to reduce our time. Okay. Um, so here also I mentioned some of the AI tools, like I think Chat GTP, Microsoft Copilot, Google Bot, Perplexity. This one of the Perplexity, it is made, one of the founder of this Perplexity was the South Indian. Okay, this Perplexity. So you can just go and check. This is a wonderful tool for the research purpose. I think one of the audience is asking about where I can get my reference on this. I will show you. This Perplexity was one of the finest AI tool where you will get all the reference thing from which it has been taken and everything. I can show you on demo on this also. The other rest of the two things which I'm going to detail about you is brisk teaching. Okay, this is the one of the important tool which I'm going to deal with detailedly about how these AI is using in our teaching process, and also the EduI AI. These are the two tools which I'm going to explain you in this webinar. And you can see I will share these things with you, like that Padhivan sir and ma'am also shared some of the things. So these are some of the AI tool, and they explain about all AI tools. As I told, like, we are going to a demonstration section. So if you have your mobile or a laptop, you can just open the laptop and just type brisk teaching. If you want to know the practical experience, you can just start, because I'm going to start explaining this application. See, before going to this, there are three different type of AIs are available. One is in application mode. We can download the AIs and we can use in the mobiles and also in the laptop. And we have some specific websites are there. And the third very important thing are the extension. I think you know all about what is in the extension. In Google and Microsoft or whatever the platform using, there will be one option called extension. That is, extension means it is add-on to my application. So this brisk teaching is one of the Google extension software. So once you open your browser, in the top corner, you may see the three dots. If you click the three dot, there will be an option called Google extension. If you click that Google extension, type it as brisk teaching. Okay, if you type brisk teaching, there will be extension will be there. Just download that extension in your laptop. Then you can see what magic this brisk teaching is going to do. Okay, so I'm going to go for a demo of this bricks teaching. Is my window is visible to you, all of us?
No, sir.
Wait a minute. Now,
Now it
now
is
it is visible.
Yes, sir.
okay.
Okay, good. I think if you have you have installed or you have opened this software, then it will be a practical session. So I will tell you how this brisk teaching is going to be useful in your teaching learning process. As already told, it is a extension software. So you can use it in both in the Google and also in the Microsoft. I think I have told how to install. Three dots are there. If you click this three dot, then there is a called option called extension. If you click this extension, you will redirect to the Google store. You was directed to the Google web store. You can just download the, here you can search brisk teaching. So in my system it is already installed, so you just install it in your system, then you can see the magic in that. Okay. Okay, now I'm going for demonstrating this application. This is a tool that is bricks teaching. As I initially told, it is not a free version. Okay, we can, as an educator here, I think you can use this application for in a school or thing. We need to go for the paid version. Okay, so I think here you have the option called brisk AI tool. Here there is option like all 30 plus. There are, if you click that 30 plus tool, you will be direct to this page. Okay, see here, you may ask, sir, I am using Google board, I am using like chat GTP. There are different types of, why I need to use all this? Because here you are integrating all the components which a teacher need to be used. See, chat GTP or all general thing, but here it is exclusive for the teachers. See, here you can see some of the like integrated or AIs are there, like AI presentation maker, target feedback generator, AI quiz maker, AI lesson plan generator, like deep knowledge questions, rubrics. This is one of the interesting factor, because nowadays we are using these rubrics in our teaching learning process, like rubrics, quiz maker, presentation, teacher example. See here, you can see in the top corner there is like blue color, free. So these are the free features. So you can use all these free features. You can see these type of symbols that are the paid version. So you cannot use that one. Okay, so whenever you getting just free, like newsletter, email writer. So these are the different types of tool which we can be using in our teaching learning process. Okay, first I will go to one uh, demonstration of the one tool. Like I am can go like once again. Okay, let us make one quiz of this by using this application. Okay, just try. You can just click try. It will be direct you to the Google dot. As I told, all this application is automatically will direct to your Google docs. Okay, suppose I am going to if I am opening a particular page, see here the one second I will show. I think here you can able to see one small black color B. There is a symbol. Is everyone able to see that symbol?
yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay. Once you click that symbol, you will be, the pop-up box will be there. Here there is option called, there are 4 different options are there. I will explain you afterwards. First, we can know about create. If I click create, see here I will get all the options. Suppose I want to create, okay, a quiz on this particular page. There is a volcano, there is some pages there, Google page. So if I want to make a quiz on this particular page, just I need to click this quiz, create a quiz on the web page. And also very interestingly here is, like you can make in different languages. See, you can see here there are different languages are there. Gujarati is there, like different language. But here now it is in the starting process, so some of the language only they are given. So actually, as usual, we know we are going with English. See here, you can choose your grade. Suppose I want to create for first grade students about this topic, I can go for grade 1. Suppose I need to go for like 10th standard, I can go for 10th standard. And also the different types of quiz. Like suppose I want to go with short response or multiple choice question, long response, I can go for this. And number of questions, you can fix the number of questions, like how many questions I needed, like 5 or 6 or whatever may be the thing. Then you need to go for the option called next. If you click next, you will be getting two options. One is Google Dot, another one is form, Google Form. See how it was integrated. If you want to make one Google Form, like it will take how much time? Surely it will make at least 1 hour or more than 1 hour. But see here how it is integrating, how the Google Form is created. If I click this new form and brisk it, I need to give permission for that to the Google Form. Once I give the permission, it will automatically redirect to the Google Form page, and it will give once again create. It is redirecting. See, you get a Google Form related to that particular topic. See, it automatically created all the options. Okay, suppose I need some short response of the particular or anything. Here is one option called short response. If you click the short response, and here see once again it is asking write more short response question for the quiz above. Okay, so if you want a different form, you can go it. Otherwise, with same, click the same option. You will be redirected to the another Google form with short answer. If I need long answer, I can go for the long answer. See, there is a short answer on the particular topic. If I want for long answer, I can go for long answer. So this is one of the interesting tool that can be integrated with the Google, all the Google product like Google Dot, Google Link, Google Slide, everything. Okay, it is interesting. Okay. See, suppose I need to create a new lesson plan. We can come to the next option. Like I think I have cleared about like how we can create a quiz on the particular topic. Okay, this particular topic you can also give it. Suppose see, I am typing something here. I want something Pythagoras theorem. There is Pythagoras theorem. If I want anything related, if I'm going for a particular page, suppose you are in this page. See, there is some data in this particular page. Okay. If I want to create a quiz on this particular page, or if I want to create one slide or any different type of things, I can go with that. Okay. Just you want to, here you will got that B like symbol. See here, create. Suppose I want to create one presentation, okay, of this particular Pythagoras theorem. See, there is an option called presentation. Okay, if you click that presentation, you will be getting here create a presentation about this web page. So there is a web page with Pythagoras theorem. So I need to create like, see, I am giving like for 8th grade 10 slide with image. Okay, when you are using first, there is some error is there. I will go once again. Okay, if I click this, create presentation. Okay, whenever you are going at a new option, see here, you will get a presentation of the particular web page. See, you can use this as I told, please like participant, it is 80-20 rule. You should not share the entire thing to the students. It is a first step. Like it will create some material to you. You have to go through those material and check whether these things are okay and that can be shared with the students. Then I can go for the next thing. Okay, see how it was creating the entire thing about the particular page. Because whenever we are going for particular page, we will think like I want some presentation on this particular page. So it automatically create the presentation of this particular page. Okay, now I have shared two things with you. One is like how this Google to prepare slide. The second important thing is how to prepare the Google quiz. Okay, so I have explained only to, there are 30 plus different type of things are there. Okay, I can go for a lesson plan generator. See, this is another important and interesting tool. See, I am going to prepare a lesson plan on photosynthesis. Okay. See here, things are there. I am going to prepare a lesson plan. So I am going to click the lesson plan. And what should be there? My lesson plan is, see here, what is the beauty is, whenever you are going for Google Board or Chat GTP, you need to give the prompt. But here, you are no need of giving any prompt or anything. Only you need to give the topic. See here, I'm giving create a lesson plan in English. In that language is English. For which grade I need to select, like 7th or 8th. How much minutes it should be? It should be 40 minutes or 50 minutes or 90 minutes lesson. Just I can give 90 minutes and brisk it. See, it automatically, here are some AI tips. Just go through that AI tips. Check the accuracy before distributing AI generate. Be specific as possible in your prompt. Okay, see, these are the tips you have to read. See how it is creating the lesson plan, entire lesson plan for 50 minutes, like sir, 40 minutes. Like entire lesson plan can be how, what will be the procedure, what are the material I needed. Okay, just I can go through these things. See, you can see 50 minutes lesson plan for photosynthesis. What is the objective? Understand the process, identify the key component, explaining the role of chlorophyll, and recognize the product and reactants of the. What are the material I needed? If I want to do some any projects, so whiteboard, project, or internet procedure. See how I can introduce this lesson. What are the background things I needed for this? How the photosynthesis process are there? What action, conclusion, assessment, and extension activity? All the things has been created. See, this is one of the best way that a teacher can use and teacher can reduce the work. Because if I want to write a lesson, I think there are a lot of teacher educator students are there. If you want to write a lesson plan, you need lot of time. It is a lot of time was invested on writing a lesson plan. But when using this type of tool, like it reduces time, but I cannot use this entirely to my classroom because you have to see the capacity of the students and everything is there. So it is a guide. So according to these guidelines, you can prepare, you can modify your activities because according to the resource, you need to change. So according to the availability of the resources, according to the level of the students, you can modify it. Okay, this is a tool which help you to give the guidelines. Once I completely prepare the lesson plan, I need a worksheet on this because I need to, once I complete the lesson plan, I need to give the worksheet. See here, there is option called worksheet. If you click that worksheet, see, create the worksheet activity and exact ticks describes in the lesson plan above. See, if I bricks, I will get the worksheet of the particular tick. See the worksheet, just I can share this worksheet with the students with, see here there is some choose the best answers, some question answers, some activity, everything will be generated. As I'm telling, it is a extension, not a app. It is linked with your Google Dot. Okay, see, it will give the entire worksheet of the particular topic of this photosynthesis. Okay, so this is the magic I can this is a tool. See, there are a lot of different tools. This is one of the tools which we can be used in our teaching learning process. The other important thing, which see, I have prepared one lesson plan and I prepared one worksheet. Then the very important thing is whenever you are giving an assignment, nowadays there is an important term which is using in the assessment called rubrics. I think everyone know about that rubrics. Rubrics is one of the guidelines which I will be giving to my students. Like what are the expectations that I am expecting from you on your assignment? That is prerequisite. Suppose a student is giving a, you can think like he is going to present one seminar. So what are the guidelines I am expecting from you? So as a teacher, I need to prepare the rubrics. I think everyone know about that rubrics. Suppose here for example, I am telling it is easy, I will tell, but it in a detailed manner it will give you. Okay, we can check how it is giving. For that, I am going to give one, say, one prompt here. See, like I am going to give one project based on solar system. So student going to present that. So I need a rubrics for 7th standard. See, here you can fix the grade, and also here I think you know there are different scales in the rubrics: 4-point scale, 5-point scale, 3-point scale. I'm going with the 3-point scale. Brisket. See, it automatically create what are the expectation or what are the things which I am getting uh, that are needed from my students. See, it is a 3-point scale. I think most of you are using rubrics in your teaching learning process. So it is one of the interesting thing. Like it will generate in the tablet format, but I do not know why it is not making. I will show one of the examples so that you can see. This is the rubrics made by the thing. See here, I'm going to assess one like a seminar. See, it is a 5-point scale. What are the things? It is generated by the AI. Here it is also generated, but it is not in the tabulation form. So you may get some confusions. For that only, I'm just showing the tablet form. See here. Suppose I'm giving a topic on solar system. When the content knowledge is good, so I can go for excellent. If it is like up to okay, then good, satisfied. So according to this, I can just justify my students assignment, like how he organized the content, how he is writing the content. So all these things generated by AI, so that we can used in our assessment process to check like how far the students have been given their assessment. So I have given 3 things. One is quiz, how to make the quiz, how to like make the presentation, how to prepare the lesson plan, how to prepare the worksheet, and also how to prepare the rubrics for that particular worksheet. So I have given like 5 different type of things by using this brisk teaching. So you can ask like how far it is free. Like for 14 days you can use this app, that is the bricks teaching. It is entirely free. You can use all the options. After 14 days some of the options will be disabled. Okay, so and also the cost which you are investing in this, it will be less than like it is a less. Okay, for the different type of the plans and the amount, you can go and see all the things. So here there are a lot of things are there because we have the limited time. So I'm just telling only for this simple like few options of this application. You can just try it. See, whenever you are learning some any tool, please do it like put it in the practice. While we are learning or listening something, it will be lagging like okay, it was very good. But when you are not practicing on that, surely that thing will be like vanish from you. Okay, so I can come to my presentation. Now my presentation is visible to you.
Yes, sir, it's visible. Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Okay. See, this is the thing which we have practical. So I have given some theoretical thing, like how I have told this brick stitching is a Chrome extension. See, that is very important. Like how this this brick stitching is interlinked, or it is have the extension is document Canva. I think most of you using Canva. So in all these platform, this brick stitching Google extension is using. Okay, see here, I have told the free version is catered with the individual teacher, cover essential aspect of the curriculum development and student. But when you go for the larger institution or the larger group of the students, you can go for the paid version. Okay, initial stage I told like Google, Microsoft are not the open source; they are the closed source. That you need to pay for that to use the entire options. So don't think when you are using any tool like you can use it for free. You when you are going for free, you can with the limited options only. Okay, so I told I will explain. See, there are I have teached you only one option. That is the first one. Create the lesson plan rubric books. There are another options also that see explore the feedback, explore the inspection ready. This is one of the interesting feature. Explore the inspect the writing. Suppose a student is sending me a document. If I want to check the document whether the document is correct or not, just I can upload the document and go for this option. Then it will check your entire document. Okay, so these are the four options which you can see in the brief teaching. I have explored you only one option, that is create. Rest of the three option you can explore it. And another one of the participant asked where we can learn all this. See, whenever they are introducing any tool, there will be a specific YouTube channel or a blogs will be there. You can go and search it. Like the particular company or organization will elaborate that particular tool because these are the tools should known to everyone. So they have their different platforms are there. They are teaching the all the different tools. See, for example, I will give you one. You know that Microsoft is there. In Microsoft, there are a lot of options like Excel, PowerPoint, Word, uh, Microsoft Team. If you want to explore entire thing, there is a website called Microsoft Education. If you go to that particular website, you can explore all the product related to the Microsoft. Same way in Google, Google Education is there. When you go to the Google Education, all the product of the Google Education will be explained on that particular website. Same way, they also having the YouTube channels. So once you go to that YouTube channels and just browse it, you can explore all the details of the particular channels. Okay, these are some of the feature. I'm not going into deep into that things. Okay, I will just forward these things to you. You can just go through all the things. Okay, so what are the benefit is save time, improve the efficiency and empowering the educator. That is a very important. See, it is empowering us. It is not substituting us. Okay, it is a empowering us. When you're using the AI tool in your teaching learning process or whatever the things that will boost your thing. Okay, this is the conclusion of bricks teaching. Like we have 5 more minutes for that, so I will go for the next small. I will just give an introduction so that it can be useful. Like you are learning two AI tools. The same, as I told, there are different type of AI tools for that, but I am familiar with these two things that so that you also have explored these two things. I will go for AI. This is also one of the interesting AI which you can use in your teaching learning process. As I told, like this is also paid version. Okay, no nothing is free. For few prompting, you can use it for this. Same way you can go. See, this is what it's a one stop. Where you can get a lesson plan, teaching resources. You can take assistant and assessment feedback. All the teaching learning process that is assessment. Everything you can get it in the single platform. Okay. Now I am going for the features. Okay, here you can have all the different types of features. Okay, launch. I will go. See here you have three different spaces. I think this is the first space. Like you can generate any different type of things. You can get assistant. Here the feedback board is there, chatting, assessment building. So these are the different options are there. So according to that option, you can go. See for this here you can see assessment builder. You can same way you can fix the grade, like it may be a post secondary or undergraduate, middle or fourth or fifth standard. Suppose I'm going for the post secondary college level, and you can type topic like NEP 2020. So what type of option I needed? See here there is below we have 4/5. Okay, what is that mean 4/5? Only I having 15 1 5 15 prompt I can use in the free version. Okay, so this is the one of the paid version. See, what I will tell is once you are familiar with particular AI, you can go for the paid version so that that can be used in your teaching learning process to reduce or to make you empower. So here I can have a multiple choice question, generate question. Once I give that generate, see this is known as workspace. Okay, sorry. So once I click this generate, see in below I have gotten all the options. Add to the workspace. If I want, I can go for the add to the workspace. See, here I can copy the entire question and I can paste it in whatever things I needed. See, here I got all the questions. If I want more options, I can go for the more number of questions. But here one of the interesting feature is there. I can just share that interesting feature with you. Like, see here also all the options which we have. So this is the interesting feature. Like we are writing lesson plans on 5E. I think you know about, as we are in the education field, we know about 5E lesson plan: engaging, exploring, explaining, elaborating, and evaluating. So you can get a lesson plan on LP, sorry, in 5E model. And also there are different models are there. So according to that, you can get the lesson plan. For example, I can go with one example. Like I want a lesson plan on area of circle. Okay, here I can paste the keyword area of the circle. Okay, here I go for enhance. So that AI will create the complete 5E lesson plan for me. Once again, see the 5E lesson plan for grade 11 and 12. I think you know about 5E. See how it was, how what match I can just enlarge this. Sorry. Okay. See, for 10 minutes, I go for it. I think you know what is the 5E lesson plan, like how I can go with that first 10 minutes, then how I can go for exploring, explaining, elaborating, and evaluating. And closure, different options are there. This is the very important. And another important integrated factor in his is, you know, that think, pair, share. It is one of the way of assessment that we can use in our teaching learning process. If I click that think, pair, and share, the activity will be created here. See, this is one of the important activity which we can be used in our daily classroom, like how I can think, pair, share, everything was there. Okay, so this is one of the way where this is another tool, Eduat AI. As I told, it is not a free version. Once you are familiar with all these AI tools, then you can go for the paid version, so that it makes your teaching learning process more interesting. Okay, so here you can see here information object, independent. These are the options. There is not only one options. Participants, like you have information objects or independent practice, cooperative learning, gamification. See, you can see here there is option called gamification. As one of the participant asking, gamification. See, gamification means what means? See, when you're playing some games, there will be some component will be there. Some credit will be given, some point will be there. So that component will be integrated in your teaching learning process. So this is the thing which the rewards such. These are the different type of gamification you can use it. Okay. Since there is a time of that, so I can just explore all these things to you. Like, see, when I'm telling this is like a eye opening, as Dr. Padiban and also ma'am told, it is like eye opening. Like this should be, you can learn all these things in the YouTube or the blogs, because everywhere when someone is creating a particular app, they will create the content also for that, because everyone need to learn that particular app. Okay, so now I am coming to my presentation. Like EduAct, like I am given some introduction, like it is can be used for lesson plan, teaching sources, and the assessment. So it makes as a effortless lesson plan making, and also it is a powerhouse for the content creating. Okay, and also it is a personalized learning path. For what purpose we are using all these A assistant education? To save the time, improve the efficiency, data drive insight. See, that is a word which is coming frequently, that is data drive insight. Okay, collaborative feature, that is also very important. See how it is collaborated. I am going for a particular question in a Google Docs. That Word document is converting into PowerPoint. That PowerPoint is converting into a objective type question, short answer, long answer, and I can create some rubrics for that. Everything is collaborated. Okay, so that collaborated features are there. Okay, this is all from my side. I can stop presenting. Okay. Thank you once again for the entire team and also the participants, those who are listening to this thing. Only one thing I want to tell thing is you need to practice. That is the important like mantra you have to have. You have learned some few things from different types of persons. Each one of us, we have given some useful tools to you. Please practice and try to integrated all these things in your teaching learning process. Once you integrated these things, then only it will be useful, and also you that makes your presentation and what are the things will as a more fruitful way. Okay, now if you have any questions you can ask.
Thank you so much, sir. Since it is a question session round, so feel free to ask any question if you have any doubt regarding the presentation.
If you have any doubt you can ask me.
Hello, sir. Am I audible?
Yes ma'am, yes ma'am.
Sir, I just want to ask one thing. In the BISC teaching, you have mentioned that from the web page, we can
Yes.
create PowerPoint presentation, we can make the lesson plan.
uh,
So my question is, can this feature be used in the offline content also? If I am using any Word document,
uh, uh.
can that Word document be out of that Word document, can any presentation be prepared?
Yes, ma'am. Like you can just there will be option called attach the file, so that you when you go
Okay.
to the brisk teaching, there is a option called attach the file. Once you attach your Word file, then it will automatically create the presentation or a quiz or whatever thing. But as I told, like there are some paid versions are there. Some of the option is used for only the paid related things. So I do not think like it will be in the free version, it will be in the paid version, but surely it is there. You can just upload your document. That document, from that document it will create that will create the presentation or what are the different options which I am telling you. You can make it.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you.
Yes ma'am. Thank you. Any questions?
Thank you so much, sir, once again for such a wonderful presentation. So before moving forward, a feedback form has been circulated in the chat box, and I request each and every one of the participants if you can kindly fill the form for the certification. Now, before we conclude, I would like to invite Dr. Girdhar Gopal sir, Assistant Professor in the Department of Computer Science at Sanatan Dharma College, to deliver our vote of thanks.
Hello. Yeah, I'm audible.
Yes, sir.
Very good afternoon, all. It's my indeed a pleasure for me to extend a vote of thanks for this webinar, as we discussed with Dr. Karthikeyan since last 10 to 15 days that, and when he discussed the topic of artificial intelligence integrated in the teaching, transforming education for tomorrow. This topic is very enhancing and very useful for the educators like faculty at all levels, at teaching level, at for the students also, because as we have three speakers today and all of them have explained various kind of tools to get better interaction in the classrooms and providing better material also. First of all, I would like to thank Dr. Abhilasha Gautam, principal of the college, for granting permissions and for granting such a wonderful idea of such kind of a webinar topic. The speakers of our this webinar, the first session taken by Madam Amandeep Kaur from Department of Computer Science, Nathandaram College, Ambala Kent, and she explained the tools for the planning of the curriculum delivery, like optimizing education with AI for personalized learning, adaptive curriculum, and efficient administration. Like she explained how you can use different tools like ChatGPT in your planning, how to have effective communication in the classroom. So, and then the second session was taken by Dr. Pratibhan sir, and the topic is related to the delivery of the curriculum. He explained the topics like school AI and how you can collaborate the school AI in your teaching, in your classroom for different standards. It doesn't matter you are in schooling standard or in higher education also, we can use that particular platform. And at the end, Dr. Karthikeyan has explained beautifully for the use of, or the you can say the integration of artificial intelligence in the assessment of the students. Even the tools like brisk teaching, these can be used for the content generation also, as well as for the assessment also. You can generate the quizzes. We just showed in the last how you can generate a quiz from the material, the content you have online. All these tools, sir also explained that all these tools you can learn from the internet also. Not all the things come free, but whenever you need them, you can attach them to your browser. You can download them, create an account, at least a demo account for 7 days, 14 days, whatever duration they have, and you can get the work done. And then you can make sure that the efficient curriculum delivery can be done in the classroom. And that's the best motive of this webinar. Also, I would like to extend a vote of thanks to the technical team, which is obviously on the back end and not visible to everyone. But the organizers knows that many things which are not on the front line are happening in the back end, and those are the mandatory things for the webinar. Last but not the least, the thanks to all the participants, the students, the faculty who have joined this webinar, and I hope they all had a great learning experience in this webinar. We will welcome you again in the near future also. Thanks a lot. Again, thanks to all of you.
Thank you so much, sir. National anthem is one of the ways to show our respect and love for the country. So let's sing the national anthem with full pride. I think there is some sort of technical glitch. So we can wrap up over here only. Thank you so much once again, Principal Ma'am, and all the other participants, and also the presenters, like for such a wonderful presentations. Thank you so much once again. And sorry for
We
the
will
technical
sing.
glitch.
No issues. We will sing the song, right? We will sing the national anthem, if you don't mind.
No, no, sir. It's okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. We'll start. जनहन मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत पाक विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलति तरंगा दव शुभ नामे जाहे दव शुभ आशीष माहे काहे दव जय कादा जनहन मंगलतायक जय हे भारत भाग विदादा जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे थैंक यू
Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much for such a wonderful presentations. And once again, I'd say that kindly do fill the feedback form that has been circulated in the chat box. Thank you so much.